we're live. The uncovering viewers, 0.
It says getting the windows ready. Do not turn off your computer. I'm trying to turn it on, not off.
Dude, all I did was pull it off the thing. Did I have to do anything special to take it off that charger?
I don't know what you're talking about, Allie. You just
it was working
all
before
week
you
long.
plugged it
It's
up
going
to
to be
that shit.
every fucking thing I say is something to do with Allie. Like,
Yup.
The computer's not working.
I'm the center of
Was
your
it me?
world.
Did
How
I do
about
something
that?
wrong? And it's
How
like,
about
no.
that?
Fucking oversensitive Allie
How
tonight,
about
all
that?
night long. Sunday Bloody Sunday. Once again, I'm the only one that does not mind Sunday Bloody Sunday. Almost rejoice in it.
You want a piece of this?
I'd rather 1 week of misery than 18 years of suffering.
18 years. 18 years.
What's in the little cup, Prado?
What is that?
Oh, boy, he's drinking here.
I don't even know what the shit it is. Trust and Wayne on this one.
All right. We'll find out that and a whole lot more if the Surface ever boots up. I'm not starting the fucking show
joking,
until this
dude?
works.
Do you want your written notes?
No, I want this fucking thing to work. I just bought it. Spent money on it.
Try unplugging it and then plug it back in.
It doesn't plug in anywhere, Wayne.
It works for everything.
I think that's what broke it, is what I was trying to say earlier before you started acting fucking asshole.
Oh, yeah, you broke it by unplugging it from
Yes.
the charger, Allie.
Because it was
Come
a
on.
weird thing.
Don't
and I just
start the
pulled
show
it
like
and-
this. Don't fucking feel good. I don't want to sit here and yell at you for 2 hours.
Why not?
Because I don't have the energy for it. We'll save that for next week.
Oh, man. I might not be in the mood for it next week.
Right? That's the whole plan.
Damn.
Strike while the iron's hot.
How are we looking? Do we have at least a percent update?
I don't know. Fuck this thing, dude. I'm done with it.
Damn, man.
Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week. Phil Doty is on. Oh, boy. We're on a stretch, dude. These are all the shows I had booked before we quit the local music scene. Oh, life has never been better. 2 weeks, it feels like a year. The great weight has been lifted. I still feel like shit, though, so it had nothing to do with going out. You know?
Start drinking heavily. It's right there.
Yeah, right, huh? It's Prado brought ding-a-ling and something that he doesn't know what it is. Just drinking it. Don't give a fuck. Oh, man, it's 15% complete. All right,
my
so
God. What the hell's the download?
What happened?
the All-Star game will be over by the time this fucking thing's booting.
Dude, did you restart it or do
Motherfucker.
some kind of update?
All right, you want the whole fucking story right now? Is that
No,
what you
not
want
at all.
that?
No,
Do you?
actually-
No.
I
No,
kind
I
of
would
want
like
to
to
start
start
it.
the show,
It's
so
already
maybe
fucked
if-
up. Let's go.
Oh, mayday, start the show and then we'll go into the story on the surface. Let's cut the intro short. All right, so I get the fucking surface, right?
That was quick.
Fuck that intro. I already heard it. If you want to hear the intro, go listen to 55. 56, abbreviated intro. I got to tell you about the
45.
Surface. It's 18%, by the way. So I get a brand new Microsoft Surface, right? And I'm like, I've been having trouble reading the notes on Allie's iPod or pad or whatever the fuck it is.
iPad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went from iPads to maxi pads. Hell of a week. So I get this fucking Surface, and I also can draw on it. So I'm like, all right, I'm catching up. I know Tim Lottie's about to start putting out videos where he's drawing his comic books, you know, on a tablet or something. And I'm not going to be able to sit there and watch him do that and then sit there and try to draw with a mouse. I need to evolve, right? Take it to the next level. So I get this Surface. And I load it all up. I'm frantic all day, loading the apps on. I get a Adobe Acrobat so I can put the notes on it and read it. I'm like, oh, man, it looks great, right?
Right.
I hit the sleep button, try to conserve a little batteries, waiting for the show to start. I go to wake it up right before, you know, Mayday's doing his dance song. Y'all remember?
Band to make a dance.
And DJ Mayday's on the 1s and 2s or 15, 16s, whatever he's got going over there, 32-bit, 64-bit. He's got the whole 9 yards. His Apple shit seems to be working fine tonight. 25% complete, Mayday. So anyway, I get this fucking thing. I wake it up, and it starts like, I think Wayne, his diagnosis was a seizure. It was blinking. It was nice enough to let me know something went wrong. Something's going wrong. It's fucking blinking. I'm trying to shut it down, like just shut down, restart, right? I know the drill. It's a Windows product. You just got to restart it a couple of times and fix itself. I can't get the fucking thing to hard shut down. Yeah, I'm not going to yell at you for 2 hours. I'm going to yell over Mayday's clips for 2 hours.
Good job.
The Apple's taking care of it.
Oh, man.
Dude, y'all have like a war of iPads right now. Like,
Yeah, I wonder who's winning.
who's got the best?
Hey, talk shit, pal.
Who will prevent. I was talking shit on iPads earlier too. I was like, you know what? Apple fucked up. This thing's so fucking hard to use. And I was like, man, now you got this badass Surface. It's gonna be so fucking cool. And this shit don't even fucking turn on.
The only Surface I know worse than this one is Resurface.
Oh, you wrong.
This bitch got a broken ankle over here.
You beat me to it. I had something.
Damn, man.
29% complete. So I go to wake it up. I can't wake it up. Then I gotta
Wake
go get.
me up.
Wake me up.
I can't wake it up. Save me.
Go ahead, Czar.
Come on, man. Wayne's haircut's enough like that. We don't have to hear that song too.
Oh, dude.
Am I the only one that thinks like Wayne is like kind of Richard?
That's no.
You think so? I don't know. He
I'm
reminds
sorry,
me of
don't-
Richard a
don't
little
know
bit.
if
You're gonna
that meant-
start the
if
show
that
like that?
sounded
Yeah.
like an
Really?
insult. No,
It'll be all uphill from there.
I don't see the comparison.
Okay, the hairdo is similar.
Okay,
Come
they
on.
both came from the rock,
Right.
new metal,
Kinda
what do you
same
call
build,
it?
right?
Rock,
Close to the same
scene,
build.
where it's not death metal, so they're not gonna wear like the chains and the fucking black shit on their face and stuff.
Same hairdo and same
It's
build.
like the
Well,
rock,
it's Step Brothers.
rock band,
Style,
rock
right.
and roll style.
You're
I don't know what
both
to call
singers.
that. Rock.
Right?
Right.
He quit his job before he came on the show. I think he's recently went and got a new one. We had it like taking big leaps. I don't know. All right. Hey, Mayday.
Yes.
Look at that.
Hey, it looks great.
Coming to life.
Where you at?
It's got this spinning ball now. I don't know. I think it's a good sign. It says Surface, so I know I'm on the right device.
Mayday, do you have a clip of the AOL dial-up?
Yeah.
Old
Somewhere.
school? Cue that bitch now.
So wait.
Yes.
So I get it to come back up, and it tells me it's doing some kind of update. Well, I just
Oh,
got it.
man.
Like it's brand new. It's got to update.
That's probably
again.
why it's got to update again.
Okay, you know what? Did you follow the instructions? Did it install
Who reads
the
the instructions to
'Cause
fucking?
it was
I don't know.
supposed
Why don't
to
you yell at me at a
install
time?
updates.
Maybe I answer your fucking questions.
It was supposed to install updates like as you turned it on and set it up. Did it do it earlier?
Why am I being
I want to
questioned
know
on
'cause
this?
then we'll know what happened.
Hey,
and I'm
we've
just
been watching
curious.
too much OJ. Like I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no
call
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, Marshall.
All right, Marshall.
Allie Clark, I'm in this bitch. Look at my new curly haircut, bitch.
I tell you why it's
Poodle
working.
brown.
It's fucking white, so it ain't working. If I would have got the black surface, it'd probably be working just fine.
Oh man,
Bastards,
what are you
that's
talking
why.
about, dude. No, it's the
Racist
Mexicans
ass
that work.
computer
You talk a
motherfucker.
whole hour about Windows being racist. There you go.
Yeah, it
You
looked
don't
at
ever
me on.
see fucking Mexican on the side of the road.
It looked
holding a
at me
sign.
through that camera.
Like nope.
Yeah,
Should have got the brown one at Home Depot.
it was cheaper.
In the parking lot.
Trump took them all. All right, 81% complete. Mayday, you want to play the intro?
Yeah, sure.
I think
we
it'll be
already
up by then.
I don't think so.
You don't think?
I don't think so.
Let's see.
Time, weather, and
It's Not Real Radio 56. Michael Prado, Wayne Miller, not to be confused with Richard White. He's here tonight. They're from CAIN Resurrection. They're going to be playing a show at Southport Hall.
Southport
This Friday night. They're playing with Akadia and Motograter and Head PE. They're still around. Nobody overdosed yet.
Well, that's good.
I don't think those guys do a lot. They look like more like pot smokers, I think. Did y'all get to play with them before?
No.
I think Paper Chase had done it last time.
Not
or what?
paper chase, dirtiest
paper
players.
chase.
You're wrong.
Dirtiest players.
With Head PE?
Yeah, they played.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was like a couple years ago.
How'd it
2
go?
years from now.
Oh no, it was before that.
So,
All right. But they've been down there before. Did y'all check them out? Or?
No.
No?
I haven't seen
Never
him since
seen him?
1993.
Oh, you did go see them back
No,
then?
no,
No?
I'm just
You're
kidding.
confusing me. That's a no. I already got enough with this fucking thing. I don't need you
Everybody's
fucking
gonna
with me
get
too.
on
there was
you
definitely a
tonight.
band there.
This
No?
is karma.
Right.
How mean you are to people. We all coming
Shit
at you
comes
tonight.
right back.
Oh.
Yo, how about that? Catch us outside.
Big fucking deal. I ain't scared.
Good. I ain't never scared.
That's right.
They never gonna
Ain't nobody
catch
gonna
me.
catch me.
Never gonna catch me.
All right, fucking yell more for a little while.
Touche,
while I
school
open this
teacher.
up. Now they want to stop talking. I'm almost there. Oh, boy.
Will Czar Tom get it running?
Yeah, motherfucker.
I'm saying like we could have restarted in between here and now too. Like we could have maybe restarted it like earlier when we got home.
Allie, look, that's your problem. Hey, tell me if you guys agree. Please help me with this. To sit there and worry about what you could have done 5 minutes ago is totally irrelevant.
No,
it's not even. Now you're gonna talk
Okay,
on me. Gonna let me
I'm
fucking finish.
sorry.
God damn.
Order in the court.
And like, it doesn't matter what I could have done or what I
Yes,
could have
it
done.
does. Because if you
now
think about the
now
things
you're already
that you
wasting
could,
more
wait,
time.
if you think about the things that you could have done to prevent something, you're learning of what to do
Only
in the
you
future.
can prevent stupidity.
I learned next time buy a fucking mat.
Yeah, that's it.
God, Mike, we could have stayed home with our wives for this one. Huh?
Yeah, thank you. I totally agree. Oh, this motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying though? So now
Finish
you
the
know
thought, my
next
fucking
time
head.
what to do. So next time you'll restart it ahead
Next
of
time
time
I'll buy a
because it's
brand new
probably gonna have
surface.
edits.
Okay, Allie. Anyway, that's
the
done.
next time you
It's
buy
done.
any
I'm
device.
fucking done. This shit is open and your mouth is still going about it.
It looks really nice.
God, it does.
It's got a certain je ne sais quoi about it.
I can actually read on it.
Yeah, there you
Dude,
go.
when you finally kill me one
that's
day,
nice.
all this is documented like the OJ case, dude. They got all these recordings of you yelling and domestic abuse.
You remember,
So-
you remember how I used to watch, play UFC a lot on Xbox?
Yeah.
And I had to stop that from recent events? Well, maybe it's time you and Mayday end fucking OJ, all right?
What?
God damn.
Like, stop watching it?
Yeah.
No, I'll watch the rest.
Oh, look at this. Oh, this thing's perfect now. Dude, so CAIN Resurrection, y'all been around for a little while,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
How many years you think? Is it 20?
CAIN, well, we call CAIN Resurrection. We added the Resurrection after
Right.
we came back after a 17-year break.
So y'all were just CAIN back then,
Right.
and now it's CAIN Resurrection.
K-A-Y-N-E. And so now it's Resurrection.
17-year break.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. long time.
Wayne, were you in the band back then or no? You're new to the Resurrection part?
No, you want to know fucking really something creepy?
Yeah.
The first show they ever did in 1991, I was a sophomore in high school, and it was at the fucking talent show at that high school, and y'all played Unknown.
Right.
And I was sitting there in the fucking gymnasium. It's like the fucking movie, what is it, Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg, where he's like, I grew up with the poster of these guys on my wall,
And
and
you
now
find
I'm one
out
of them.
Levi's gay.
And you find out Levi's got a fucking pants on. Yeah. Yeah.
And a cane.
And a cane.
There's a lot of Canes with Levi. So then Wayne joins. Who was the singer before Wayne back then? And
I think you know him, P. Doty.
he was.
He
That's
was the
next
singer.
week's guest.
That's next week's guest, right?
Really?
Yeah.
So
So,
when you got resurrected, you're like, we just leave that motherfucker down there in the dirt.
He was going his way in a different direction.
Yeah.
And,
pretty much.
Really, we got to get. we
Ollie.
No, it's Allie. Thank you.
we got together. I can't give you dates, but we got together a little over 3 years ago. Kirk Winstein called us up, said, "Hey, we're trying to bring back the old Zeppelins crowds." And
He's
all
in
that."
me, bro, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, guy.
Yeah, just join.
Dude, bro, that dude, he's so bad. He's like, bro, why don't y'all come out of retirement, bro? Come and do a show. That would be so bad.
Yeah, bah.
So we did that. It was a one-time. It was supposed to be a one-time thing.
Did he not know y'all broke up? He was just like calling people he knew. He got
No.
down to y'all and we're like, hey. And you're like, dude, we kind of broke up 17 years ago.
No, he knew. He knew.
All
He
right.
just wanted us to
I
get
don't
back
think he
together,
knew.
play some old metal tunes that we played before in the past. And so we practiced for about 3 or 4 weeks.
Who's we?
Got it- CAIN, old CAIN. We practiced for a couple of weeks, got those tunes together, played the show, and then we kind of looked at each other and said, "You want to keep this thing going?" And sure enough, we did. And so Doty stuck around for about a year.
Oh, really? After y'all were resurrected?
Yes. Yeah. And, well, we kept the CAIN back then.
All right.
And then...
It's very confused. Jesus.
It
man.
is. It
So why'd y'all kick Doty out? That's all I want to get to.
Because he was just...
A lot of yelling and
Yeah, a lot of yelling.
anger.
Like that's all.
Every time we went to band practice, I was like, dude, I can't take the cat shit. Fucking go.
You would swear his cat was named Surface.
Man.
Yeah, he was going in a different direction. He was going in the bending direction.
Right.
So and so
Bending
it was
over.
it was a mutual part, and it worked out. We're still friends.
Shut the fuck.
Is the guy Rob still in the band?
Jesus. Is
No, he ended up leaving about a couple months back, and we're just gonna keep it a 4-piece for now.
All right, so that's what it was. He wasn't replaced. Y'all just going without him. Just
Right.
another guitar player.
Right.
Right. You were happy
Right.
about that, right? That's a little more room
No,
for
I
you.
mean,
no?
hey, it is what it is. I mean, it's again mutual agreement. He loves studio work, and we're kind of trying to gig more. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's
He's a
his thing.
recluse a little bit.
No, he's just
Social
he loves
anxiety?
being in his. No, not at all.
All right.
Good guy. He's actually my brother-in-law too.
Oh, you serious?
Ironically, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, but it was a mutual part.
His
And
middle
just-
name is Cain.
Right.
So his middle name is Cain, and then there's a guy named Cain in the band,
It is fucking confusing.
That's crazy, man.
right?
Yeah. I'm getting confused myself, and I've been knowing all these motherfuckers.
There is a guy named
Ball
Cain in the
bouncy
band,
ball.
isn't
Yeah,
there?
Yeah,
Cain,
bass
Cain
player.
Gracia. Yeah.
With a K.
Yeah.
Right.
But the band's not named after him because it's with a C.
Fuck no.
No.
Right.
Is Cain the big guy?
Yeah.
Got a large head?
He's the guy with the rock hard nipples on stage.
That's what it is?
Yes.
I have to revisit the pictures. We actually have a picture. Put that one up, Allie. See if his nipples are hard.
It's like fucking pencil erasers. I'm
Oh wait,
telling you.
hold on. You're asking me to do something.
Oh, God forbid. It's like,
right, there
it's like
it
trying to
is.
get the surface.
I
to
Well, it took
fucking
20
work.
minutes for the surface. Let's see
found
this one.
it.
Here we go.
Yep.
Everybody on YouTube, it's on the screen now. You can see it change. It's like a video almost now. Wow.
And Levi,
Photography
right?
by Maurice.
Levi was an original
Levi.
member?
Who's
Yeah.
Levi and I
Levi.
started this thing in the courtyard at Grace King.
Oh, I heard about that on the scoop. Boy, you can save that story. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Scoop was painful, man. Even with Levi on it.
Right.
Like, even Levi can't save that show.
No, it was bad.
No.
What do you mean it was bad? Levi or the scoop itself?
No, the show. I mean, the first 45 minutes were great, but after beer number
45
6,
seconds.
7, 8, then it was all shit after that.
Really?
It just went downhill.
Pickle, how many beers did it take before the show tanked?
29.
29 beers. That's a lot of beers. Thank you.
See that ice chest? It was full. By the end of the show,
It was empty.
Yeah, you
was gone.
showed up with an ice chest.
dude, that ice chest
What?
comes everywhere with me.
It does.
Monday through Friday, it's full of water. On the weekends, it's full of beer.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
And Wayne, you haven't been able to drink at shows when you play because you've been having to go to work.
Oh, no, I drink.
You do? Yeah. Just not in excess, or
No, he drinks. He drinks
Really?
a share.
you like to drink before
Why the
you
fuck am I
perform?
hiding this, right? I'm 2 days away. Yeah, I get fucking floored.
You're right. Still
I
drunk the
live
next
2 minutes
day.
away from Twist the Lime, so it's like, yeah, just drive real slow into there.
Do you have a limit that you kind of drink before you perform, or you don't even think about that?
When I feel like Scott Stapp from Creed, where I'm afraid I'm gonna start forgetting fucking lyrics.
Oh,
then yeah, I
right.
stop.
Okay.
That's pretty much the point.
So you just kind of drink until you start feeling
Yeah.
like, all right, we got to
Yeah.
play in a little bit.
Because I've done shows cold stone sober. They suck.
Really?
They're so hard. Because you're like, Allie, can you relate to this? Do you
Oh,
drink
yeah.
at all at shows?
Oh yeah.
When you're like completely sober, you're sitting there focusing and concentrating on everything.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like not in your element. Like you can't focus on what's going on around you. You're just sitting there actually thinking of your lyrics, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing up here?
It's uncomfortable.
Like, yeah. You don't have to be
So,
shit faced.
But I used to get hammered, and then I would get to where I didn't feel like being up there anymore. Like I'd be playing a longer show, and I'm like, all right, I've been done like for 30 minutes now, like, but I can't. And then you got to keep going, and you're miserable, so I can't drink too much anymore. on
I feel
stage.
like fucking Ricky Bobby. I'm like, what do I do with my hands?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm just sitting.
Oh, yeah.
It's
you
It's
start
scary.
overthinking
weird.
it.
It
So a
is.
couple of
Weird, yeah.
drinks helps loosen you up
Oh,
a
yeah.
little bit.
And it
Oh,
also,
yeah.
for me, it loosens me up vocally too. Like it helps me do something different, like that I can't do, or it warms me up more. Maybe I don't know.
I think just let go.
Let it go. No, it is that. I think you're right. It makes you just not give a fuck. All right, I'm belting it. You know,
I'm
whatever
belt- I'm
comes
about
out
to
comes
fucking
out. 'Cause
belt
like you
it.
said, when you're sober, then you're gonna worry about every note that comes out too, and it's like, oh shit, this has to be perfect. You know,
Yeah.
the
I'd rather be in the
drunkenness
fucking
gets
element,
soul.
miss a few notes than hit everything and
Yeah,
not
I'd
be
rather
into the
just
show.
let the soul just like spray out.
Yeah, it's only because it's on my
Let
notes
the
now that
soul
this thing is
spray out.
actually
Yeah,
working.
it's my new.
How was
Did
your
you get that
Valentine's
Mayday?
Day?
I didn't do shit.
You didn't do shit?
No, I got home from Baton
Bet you
Rouge
she
at
was
8 o'clock. Yeah, I got home from Baton Rouge at 8 o'clock at night. Too tired to do a damn thing.
Did you get some flowers or something? Anything?
yeah,
Candy?
Yeah,
Pizza?
Yeah, but we didn't
Married?
go out or anything like. Yeah. No, we didn't do anything.
What'd you get?
Flowers?
You did?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It was a painful experience?
No. Not at
You
all.
like going to buy those?
No. I mean, I
No.
don't have a problem with it. No.
No, be honest. This is not about whether you should get them or not.
I
How is
bought
your
tampons
experience?
in the grocery store. If I can do that, I can buy fucking flowers.
Yeah, but the flowers are pain in the ass. They're pain in the ass to transport and all that. You don't mind that.
No.
It was
Why?
easy for you. Like,
Yeah.
nothing's easy for me.
Why?
I don't know. I'm cursed
just
when it comes to
flowers.
shopping.
Read Maxim.
I
There you
make
go.
I make poor shopping decisions or something. I don't know. It's always a problem at the register or just something.
Oh yeah, he went through fucking hell to get the flowers for me. Like
I
it
had
was
trouble
bad.
getting there throughout the day. So then by the time I got there, it was late, like 5 something in the evening. I'm like,
pick
holy
through.
crap. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I found like every little arrangement had something fucked up with it. To where I'm like, I can't go home.
That's why it's so cheap.
Like one bunk ass flower. I should have just bought it and pulled it out.
fuck.
Pulled
But
it
I
out,
finally
yeah.
found one. It's got this little vase and everything. I'm like, all right, this kind of looks cool.
Yeah.
So do you like get the opinion of the person at the register?
Fuck
when you
no,
buy
I
it?
don't ask people.
So like if they're like, no, I wouldn't get that one. Fuck, you got to get back
No,
in line,
I've
start
done
all
that.
over again.
Yeah,
No,
I've
don't
done
do that because those people are dumb fucks. Like
A lot of
I'm-
people buying these flowers.
I'm not that intelligent, but I know I'm smarter than them because at least I ain't working there.
You call me stupid?
What?
Oh, no. I misunderstood you. I thought you were going to.
No, I'm saying no.
Not
those
yet.
people-
That's the second
Saying
hour.
the
Mike.
I
people
trust my gut, but it's just a fucking problem to get them. And then I
Right.
got this fucking vase that's got water in it, and and then I'm like, fuck, I got to drive home with it. So then I get a grocery bag, and I like the chick wasn't gonna
funny.
give me a bag. She was just giving me the receipt and the fucking the vase, and I'm like, this little receipt ain't gonna soak up all the water. I'm fucking spilling. So I'm like driving home with it. I'm like, can I have a bag? She gives me a bag. I'm smart enough to put it in the bag, contain the water, but I'm driving home and I'm got it like sitting on
Did
a
you
console.
seatbelt it in?
That shit is hard.
No.
You're supposed to
He's
seatbelt
right.
it in.
Like I got one hand on the steering wheel and the other hand
Right.
with the base.
You
And
hold
I'm
the
like trying to do
yeah,
this.
you too.
It's like a tight wire.
dangerous.
Yeah, it
They
is.
don't appreciate nothing.
Yes, we do.
You risk your life for that thing.
I bet they could do a study on it and fucking like
Yes,
3
we
people
do.
a year die from that shit.
fucking-
car wrecks because they're sitting there trying to balance fucking flowers and
And you
vase.
can't get them too early because then what are you gonna do? Like if I would have got like some roses or something, they got that little green thing, they shove in there. That's pretty cool. It's easier to transport. But what do I do? Leave them in the truck overnight? Shit.
No.
It's gonna kill.
You got to
them.
go the
Yeah.
day of, right?
Right. Right.
Oh, it was fucked up. Anyway, they worked. Allie was happy.
I
Yeah.
am.
So I
That's
did
all that
good.
matters.
I
God
still
bless
get to
Valentine's.
smell them every
God
day.
bless it.
Yeah. You like Val? You liked it?
Something right now.
I love
Well-
fucking
Smells like
roses,
roses.
man.
Here's
I will
what you gotta
smell
like
the
about
fuck
it.
out of them.
And-
I walk up to him and
and
sniff them.
God bless
for
Rod
like
Ryan when he used
minutes.
to be at what was it, 90? Fuck. I
106,
can't remember. 1041.
106.7, I
Bam.
think.
1067 the end. Yes.
Yeah.
Where he came up with Steak and BJ Day, which
Right.
is exactly
Yep.
1 month after Valentine's.
right.
So if you don't take care of your woman on Valentine's Day, you're fucking left out to dry that day.
It's true,
March
dude.
14th.
It's
Right.
So
true.
you gotta
Steak
you
and
gotta
BJ.
pay
Yep.
the piper.
So, who cooks a steak?
You're gonna cook it, Mark, because I'm not good at that, but I'll buy it.
What?
You
I
can
don't.
cook it.
I will trade that for Valentine's Day any day. Like I think every day should be steak and BJ day. If I want a fucking steak, I'm gonna go buy it and cook it. And if I want a blowjob, then
Then you
goddamn
get
it.
your blowjob, right?
Why I get yelled at?
Wow. There you go. I wish all life decisions were that easy.
It's a shame you gotta have a special day for it. Did you do all right though, Wayne? You got something? You
Yeah.
were successful?
Yeah, did
No
okay.
major problems?
Well, since we both work in the industry, we always go eat out the day after, the day before.
Oh, right. Oh,
that
that's
makes
smart.
Because I'm
even
gonna
if
be
you're not.
honest, if you go to the day of Valentine's, you're being a dick.
Yeah.
You're just screwing people over that don't want to be there working
Yeah.
every time.
Makes sense.
Well, and yourself over.
Yeah.
Like that and Mother's Day, I'm like, no, there's
Yeah.
no way I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that. No restaurant's that good to
Yeah.
deal with what that is.
No.
Allie, what'd you think? Was I successful? You were happy?
Oh yeah, man, you did fantastic. I hate to say you did a fantastic job, like it was some stupid fucking job you had to do, but I guess it was.
But you also got your second present
It was
today.
very nice. I did, man. I got the shirt I'm wearing right now. It's fucking cat. It says "Cat's me outside," and she's
How
got
about that,
fucking
Mayday?
hoop earrings and like a ghetto necklace. I love it.
Yeah, I did good. Mayday,
Yes.
Good song, man.
how did you do?
I did all right. I actually had a crazy little story. So I went to go get some. My girlfriend didn't want any flowers. So,
Yeah, right.
You know, no, she really didn't. I swear.
hate
She talked you into
Strict
it.
Fucking thing.
All
I was
right.
like, hey, that's on you.
All
Went
right.
straight for the steak and
Fucking-
BJ.
Fucking, I went to the CVS to get some chocolates and whatever, and then fucking on my way in, I see somebody, right? Oh God, dude!
See somebody.
I look around. He's going straight towards the same spot I'm going to.
Motherfucking OJ.
Guess who it fucking was?
Who?
The pig.
No, don't tell me that.
On Valentine's Day?
Oh no.
Dude, if
No.
anybody that's gonna kill you, fucking
You see
mood.
your rapist
Yeah,
on
yo.
fucking Valentine's
Yeah.
Day?
They
That's
got-
horrible. That's
Yeah.
horrible.
They got-
Are you okay?
Anally
Arch rival.
assaulted
Did you have like a flashback?
by a giant pig.
Did you see the flashback of like what happened that day and all?
Oh, just the whole thing. I just saw him and I'm like, this motherfucker.
Did you hide from him?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You did?
Yeah, definitely. I didn't want to create a scene.
Should have called the cops. He can't be within 40 feet of me.
Aisle 5, we have a stalker.
Pull over!
He can't be within
God.
arm's reach.
I kept arm's reach from
All
him.
right. Well, that's
He's a big
beautiful, man.
fucking- Oh, I was traumatized again. I was like, this
And now look
motherfucker,
at you. You
dude.
got a little PTSD. That's awesome. We're like
PTSD's
a big
nuts.
boy.
Oh, God. Dude.
So then
That's
what?
a creepy
So you got some
motherfucker.
chocolate.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and I gave it to her, and she cooked
Good.
dinner, and it was a nice little evening.
All right. What the? They cooked dinner. I thought you.
Yeah,
I
dude,
thought
at
you
least
She
it's
cooked dinner
hard
and you didn't have to
cooked.
buy flowers?
Right?
Wow.
How great is
Damn,
that?
dude.
I
Holy
thought you ate with
shit.
Harry.
No, I
Touche,
did.
school
I
teacher.
did.
Very
We went
nice.
and ate over with Harry. Over
Which
at,
one is it?
No,
Is this a game?
You made that up or what?
no. We really did go eat out, and Harry was there.
That's awesome.
Harry.
It
Was
was
it hard
cool.
to get
It
a
was
table?
Actually, yeah, that was one of the last tables. We
Was
sat
she
down
mad
at.
that Harry was there? Like, God damn it,
I
this is
think at
supposed to be
first,
romantic.
because she wanted to go there, and I was like, all right. So we went, and I was kind of joking on the way there. I was like, hey, there's a good chance Harry's going to be there, and she's like, all right, whatever. And then we sit right next to him, like, here's the only open table right by the door, and you're right there with Harry. So it's kind of like,
That's
but-
beautiful.
it was nice. It was
Dude,
sweet.
I cooked a steak and then we were about to eat and Allie starts turning off lights. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm trying to make it romantic. I'm like,
You're a fucking asshole. I swear to God, you don't need to fucking see to eat steak.
no,
You're a month early.
wait,
Damn,
you don't
that
need to
steak
see
wasn't that
it.
expensive.
What?
The steak wasn't that expensive. We can't afford the lights. I'm like,
You'll get used to it after the first week. Don't worry.
I like low lighting. I don't care who likes it or doesn't. So
oh, man. So, Wayne, I do wine and cheese on YouTube with cheese, Christopher Centennial, low blow.
Yeah.
And he told me last show, he's like, oh, you having those guys on? I'm like, yeah. He's like, Wayne, he goes from a lot of people. I'm trying to remember his direct quote. I'm going to fuck it up. But it was something along the lines of people he respected their opinions, spoke very highly of you, and said that you were one of the best singers in the area.
No shit.
Yeah.
yep, he did say
Who
that.
fucking paid him to say that?
Nobody I know of. You must be friends of a friend of his, which makes you more superior than anybody else's friends.
I'll take it. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. He's a
I'm
badass.
turning all red over here. And it's not even your fault. Look at that.
Right.
Where else? Who else did you sing for? That we might have known.
Jesus.
That's a cool name.
Pusher.
They,
like-
they were
Jesus,
awesome.
Lord Savior.
Jesus is not
Yeah.
a no-go.
Before
Jesus Resurrection.
Katrina, Pusher. Yeah.
With
Pusher.
Rob Signorelli.
Rob Signorelli,
Oh,
Blake
really?
Shio, Frankie Farrell, Joe Duzak, Craig Wilson. Fuck, I can't even remember my own name that good. How did I just pull that off?
It's
And
the
then-
beer. You're not thinking about it.
Yep, you see, there you go.
There
we're,
it
We're in our
is.
Just letting
flow.
the
Yep.
names flow
I'm just
out.
letting the soul. How'd you say it?
Letting the soul spray out.
Letting the soul spray out.
Oh shit!
No. Pusher before Katrina, and then after Katrina, about 3-4 years with a project called Britannia.
All
the
right,
street.
cool. What kind of music was that?
That was progressive. It was kind of like an real old school Incubus Science Days meets like Muse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Good
Nice.
stuff.
It's
Good
good.
stuff.
Pretty cool. And then you join up with CAIN Resurrection.
Yeah, I tell you what, it was weird too because it was actually perfect timing. Because I want to say we broke up with Britannia in like say February, and it was August when they hit me up. And my father had been dealing with cancer for a number of years, so he was in hospice. And we were finally to that point where I was thinking for about a good week. I was like, I'm probably to that point. I got to find another project. I got to do something. But I wasn't actively looking. And in the same day, I had a text message from Levi, a voicemail from a guy named Michael Prado, who I didn't know who that was, and I had a like on Facebook to be friends from Rob Signorelli.
Right.
And my wife's like, "What the fuck?" Everybody's hitting you. I'm like, "Somebody wants me to join a band."
Somebody
So like
hit me.
somebody needs a fucking singer.
The
So-
whole goddamn band contacted you. You think
And,
they could have talked about it and picked one.
and what happened was actually y'all had a room right next to who? Jack Mealy.
Right.
And they were like, Mike's like, "Jack, do you know of anybody?" He's like, "If he's not in a band, give Wayne Miller a call."
Right.
And he called me up, and like literally, my dad was dying that week, and like they were cool as shit. Like they could have been like, "Oh, we're kind of actively looking. We'll get back to you." They were like, "Dude, take your time, do your thing. You call us when you're ready. We'll do this." And I want to say he passed on August 3rd, and a week later on the 10th, I came in and auditioned. We practiced for like 4 or 5 hours.
That was it.
And we were
Done.
in.
Fucking
Why? If you
right.
look in the back of the shirt with the whole Katrina X, the top date on there is 8/10.
Right.
That was technically our first day.
Boy, Prado, you had to
Wow.
been like, what the fuck? You call this guy up, hey, man, you want to be in our band? My dad's kind of dying right now. Oh, okay.
Hey, no,
Oh, wow.
Well,
no,
you're gonna have to be in there
That's
tomorrow.
heavy
This
shit.
ain't- yeah.
Yeah. No, I talked to Jack.
So does that mean maybe?
I talked to him and he said, "Look, he's got a Incubus kind of Chevelle sound to him. He'll fit you. He'll fit you." So I went with that, and I trust Jack Mealy. And when he said that, I said, "Well, we'll go with it." And Wayne's going through a hard time. We're not going to push it. Well, wait.
Man, this would be great
Right.
lyrically.
The
Yeah.
right one is worth waiting
Yeah,
for.
and actually, The Unknown,
Yep.
you can tell a story about that one.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
He could, but he's not. Yeah,
Well,
could.
you know, and I don't know if Allie's like this too. I don't really go into a lot of my lyrics, but like that
What does that
song.
mean?
Well, I like everything to be metaphorical. Like I like when I can have a song and somebody's like, "Oh man, I really like that song. The lyrics are fucking tight as shit. I took this, this, and this from it." And I'm thinking in my head, that's not even what I had in mind when I wrote the song. But it's great that people can listen to it and take different things from it.
Right.
Right.
'Cause y'all
Yep.
have
Yeah,
different
yeah.
personal experience.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I told them what that song meant, and I don't think y'all have listened to it the same after that.
Never. Yeah.
Dude, y'all can do a video where you'll get other people who went through tragedy and they can come on and sing the song.
Yeah.
Dude,
There you
God.
go.
Ever think about doing that?
Man, shit.
Sounds familiar.
Really?
God damn.
What are you talking
Didn't
about?
TAP do that?
Who?
Who? Stop it. Y'all.
Did they?
Who? I'm not
That's
I'm
his
lost.
project.
Oh, I
Didn't
don't
they
know.
do something similar to that?
Did they?
Oh, I thought you were stealing the idea from.
Oh, no, I was just thinking off the cuff there. What's wrong, Wayne? What that?
Zara plays that deer in headlights face better than anybody I've ever seen. What?
I totally got it. No. Hey, if somebody don't get pissed off, we ain't doing that. Nobody listens to the
There you
fucking
go.
show. And now we quit the dude. We haven't been going to show. I keep saying we quit the local scene, but we just haven't been going to show
What's
for 2 fucking weeks.
What's going on with that?
That means quitting. We took a
Right.
break. I don't know.
Does that mean there's no fucking shows worth going to?
No, it just I
Well,
think it
no.
means they
Yes.
weren't. It's not like the shows got any worse than they were. I think we just got fucking burnt out.
Yeah, y'all were doing 2 nights a week.
Yeah.
A weekend.
Pretty much.
For
the
how
most
long?
part, years.
Yeah. I could see. I remember thinking a couple of weeks back or a couple of months back saying, that's a lot. That's a lot to take on.
I've
You know,
literally been doing that
Yeah.
since I was like 18.
Yeah.
But I know Zara Tolman and them, they were in bands and they were doing stuff, so they were the same shit, playing every weekend or doing whatever.
Well, I think you take it. We've always taken breaks. Like I think you have to, and
Well,
you take a break a
yeah.
year, or so here and there, and then you go back at it,
Yeah.
But this was a long stint. Like we were going probably 7 years. Like that's fucking
Damn.
Y'all were?
just totally fucking burnt out though. Like it stopped being fun probably a year ago, but we kept continuing to go. Just to be supportive, and man, that was kind of our life.
Well, it's
You
good
go-
for the radio show too, and for Not Real Radio.
It's actually better without it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Damn.
our listenership actually went up since we haven't done it.
How do you really feel?
Oh, it's true. I feel better.
Yeah.
Like I'm mentally clearer. Man, we're not. When I would go to a show, like a good show, and I'm just throw Tool out there because it's easy and it's recent. You go to a show like that and you leave and you like feel inspired.
Right.
You want like, man, we gotta do something and be, push
You
the
wanna see
level.
more of that shit, yeah.
Right. You want to see more, and it makes you want to create more, and art more. This scene was not doing that for me. I've never seen a collection of supposed artists be so uncreative and boring, and I can't even believe that it's that way.
Right.
Like, it's so awe-inspiring, and it ain't funny, and so uncreative. And that's what I think started getting me. It's the same shit over and over and over. And it just burnt me out.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to actually going to see y'all.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I know. So this
And
will
it's
be
at
our first show
it's
in a
at
couple
Southport
weeks.
Hall. Southport Hall.
Southport Hall, one of our favorites.
That's helpful.
That
And I
is
remember
very
Head
helpful.
P. I like that one song, Bartender. I liked that back in the day. That was a good jam.
That
I
might
haven't
still
heard.
be their hit.
Yeah.
I think so.
Really?
When's back in the day?
Yeah, we're going back.
How?
Wait.
Yeah.
I was in
Mid-90s.
pre-K. You were probably...
Yeah, I
2002.
guess. I don't know. Yeah. Early 2000, maybe?
2004.
Rap rock time? That's when they kind of got their peak.
Dude, you're quick. You just pull that up.
Dude, Mayday doesn't fuck around.
Yes.
And
I
this
can't
whole
even
time
get my
I've been
surface to fucking show me Adobe Acrobat.
as long as I've been listening to y'all, I've been wanting to see this more than anything. How fast he comes up with all this shit.
That's
Dude,
great,
he's a
Prado.
fucking
Encouraging.
monster.
Mayday knows the future. So before you even say it, he's
Right.
already got the
He's
sound.
still got
got
more
it.
complaints than compliments. Some people think he's actually too quick too often.
Right.
Like, can I get the fucking words out?
Oh, man. Prado, where'd you grow up at?
Born in Metry.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What school? Grace King or
Grace
EJ?
King, yeah.
Oh, no
Grace
shit.
King, yeah.
Damn, I'm good at this game.
You
You
are.
good?
Fucking right. Wait, what about
Even
you?
though we just talked about it.
Grace King Penitentiary. Yeah.
You too?
Yeah.
Did y'all went to school together? I mean, the same
Yeah, I
age?
guess so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
can't judge y'all
We
ages.
didn't know each other, but
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
no shit.
no.
It's a pretty big fucking school.
But you, yeah, and you were.
I was probably in cell block B, and you were probably in cell block D. Yeah.
You were in band with Levi, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then they starting to dress the same. This is incredible.
Oh.
Look at the friendship.
Did we
told
not
you.
say this was going to
Yes.
happen?
He walked to my fucking house to pick me up, and I was like, "Is that what you're wearing tonight?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like,
I'm
"Fuck
wearing-
it, hang on." Let me put my shirt on. I don't have a pocket on it, but Jesus.
I'll wear the one without
funny.
the pocket. Nothing like, yeah.
What did we not call this?
It's
Zara
like
will
Step
not
Brothers. Like, we're
let
gonna
this
do a
one go.
team interview today.
Dude, that's embarrassing though. One time, me and my friend Samantha, speaking about high school, we went to Immaculata. We went to the open house. Like we were gonna go to school and be our first, time going to a high school. We're nervous. We end up wearing the same exact T-shirt, and when she shows up to pick me up, we're wearing the same fucking shirt. And it was a graphic tee from
You're
American
fucked.
Eagle, so it had a picture and words on it. Like there was no hiding the fact that we fucking wearing the same shirt. And I had like a jean jacket. I was trying to wear it all buttoned up, and it was hot. And I was like, "Fuck!" It was so crazy. Like you're a teenager, so you're like super nervous about yourself, and it's like, "Fuck!" We just walking in like, "What's up? We twins, bro." It was crazy.
You just
Yeah.
got to go into the skit at that point.
Yep.
Just turn into it. Just-
That's how you felt when he showed up with that shirt?
oh, I was
You're
proud
like, I'm
of him.
just going
I was
with
proud
that.
of him. I was like ESPN. I'm like, "Yo, we got it."
ESPN.
Last time we're at Southport, wasn't like every
Southport
member of the Void wearing the exact
Southport
same thing, like
Southport
same shirt, same camo pants, same socks and shit.
Yeah.
That was pretty wild. They were all sitting on the bench together too. I was like, "Are y'all all wearing the same fucking outfit?"
Wayne, do you think a lot about what you're going to wear on stage? Because we know Prado doesn't.
No, well, you know what? I kind of watch what they're doing because when I first joined the band, we talked about like, what do y'all wear on stage? And like Rob was straight up like, well, I just get up in whatever I got on that day and just
Yeah.
fucking go on stage. And like, you can't go up there super nice and dressed and trying to impress motherfuckers and everybody else is in t-shirts.
Right.
So it's kind of a.
You ever thought about wearing the Saints hat? You're like, I might rock a Hootard hat.
I mean, can we wear them at the same time? Can we do it?
You could wear one
Could we
backwards.
both wear a same? Oh,
Why not?
dude.
Y'all all have those shirts on that night. Get Levi to
I
get
think I'm
one.
gonna wear this to head PE. Why not? Fuck it.
Levi would not do. What the fuck? You would like, fuck.
But he's got a whole wardrobe for
You got to
his.
tell Levi, all the white guys are wearing them.
All white.
Dude, that had to be an interesting dynamic with Levi and Phil Doty in the same band together.
It was fun. It was
Like, I don't know Wayne
yeah.
real well yet. I mean, I'm fairly new, knowing Wayne, but I know Doty. I've been around for a while with him.
Right.
Him and Levi in the same room, that's got to be fun.
Fucking tremendous.
It was fun, man. I mean, look, we grew up together. I mean, we went to grammar schools together. So we kicked each other's asses. I mean, that's how Doty and I became friends. We were just literally beating each other's ass out in a schoolyard.
I'm gonna choke that fat bitch.
And then we were like, dude, we got to take it between the building because the teacher's going to catch us. So we walked 20 feet across, continue beating each other's ass.
Are you serious?
And no, I'm dead serious. And we just looked at each other like, you done? Yeah, you done? Cool. All right, handshake. You want to play music together? Yeah, why not? So that's how we met. I mean, yeah.
Wayne, did you get jumped in?
Yeah.
Jumped in or
Dude, I
sexed
saw
in?
the
Which
wheel
one was
spinning.
it? I know. I'm like, I want to know if he got his
That
ass
was good.
kicked. Did he
Yeah.
sexed in or jumped in?
You look like a stuffed animal.
That's pretty intense.
Yeah.
You got to fight. So you know how to deal with him different than other people.
He's a good dude. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, we go way back. And same thing with Levi and Kane Gracia. Way back.
So when y'all get back together and you get Wayne in the band, do you have to learn all these songs that somebody else wrote? Do you write new lyrics to them? Is it like some new songs? I know you got the one new song. That had to be...
It was pretty much the same stuff they had from back in '91, and then I just came up with the melodies and lyrics.
2 songs were from 91, and I think we had Valley Forge, one song that was new. So,
Oh, so you got to write your own lyrics.
But
on it.
about half of that album was new stuff. Scratch
Right.
the Surface, Eyesore, Vicious Cycle, like those were all songs we wrote together from scratch.
right.
Well, that's pretty cool then.
Yeah. So
Because that would be hard. I can't imagine it here. Here's a bunch of songs the other guy used to sing, and, it's got to be awkward.
Well, they gave me the CD, to listen to, and they were like, "Yeah, this is from back in the day. We
They
had
were
it.
like,
and it
hey,
had dirty
CD's
stuff
nuts.
on it."
Allie
I
didn't do
wasn't
it
gonna
one
do it
time.
because y'all didn't laugh
I
last
was
time I did
waiting
it, so I
for
thought that joke was over,
I
so I
know.
wasn't gonna do it.
Sorry.
And,
So what
and it
happened?
wasn't that I didn't like what was going on it, but I was like, I can't listen to what he did with it and then come up with my own shit. So I had to just listen to instrumental. Because as soon as I had any other melody stuck in my head, that was it. I was fucked.
Right, yeah.
So
Been there, yeah.
Well, that's cool, man.
I'll never get that, but I understand it. I remember
Black
sending
and
you
brown,
stuff.
yeah.
And
You're absolutely fucking right. I am.
What? What happened?
Yes, I'm eating a snack. Absolutely right.
Bothers you, man? What happened? You don't like
this
it when
walking
she...
over there.
is
Diego,
this
he
allowed?
loves
I would
it.
have brought snacks.
Why is it so funny?
I'm sorry, y'all. I get low blood sugar.
What?
What?
Like Allie
Like the
Z.
funniest shit, maybe he doesn't laugh at any of it, but you say like a small little inkling and he like loses his shit like a shit collector with amnesia. He's like, "Ah!"
Allie opens a banana and he fucking gets all giddy.
No, I
Maybe-
didn't. I'm eating. Hey, I have an announcement to make.
Oh,
I
great.
like the almond and coconut CAIN bar again.
All right, well, good. Yeah,
You're like,
that
what?
thing's
It's a
awesome.
big deal. Like I got burnt out on this one. It's the almond and coconut
It was like the local music scene.
because I got one that was really dry one
Nice.
time. It is really
Do you
good.
get one of those for free when you get the Microsoft Surface?
Nope.
Yeah, like, look, it's going to take a while to load, so eat this shit while you're waiting.
You get a banana, you can't open
I'll
it.
just put the granola bars out and everybody can take a 5-finger discount.
he got a free ice chest that doesn't work with his
you go.
Surface.
So, look, early I was bitching about the local music scene. I mean, do you agree we should just stop? I mean, just give it up. It's not worth going around, right?
Well, shit, 7 years, yeah.
Yes.
But no, I mean,
It's not going to get any better. I was, like, kidding myself.
it's going to change. It's just
It
in the
has
3
to.
years
There's
I've been
shit that'll
doing.
make it better.
Right.
We just got to get there.
Yeah.
I
What does
think if
that mean?
enough bands start having a problem with the way things are, then venues will have to comply.
Look, he's fishing. You want to know?
Yeah, please,
Well, wait,
help
wait.
me.
Right.
Bands have to work together.
Oh,
Like they
no,
really
you're going to be that guy?
I have a dream. No, actually, you want me to be really honest?
Yeah, please. What would help
Don't-
the music scene?
First of all, don't fucking have a set where one band opens and then fucking takes off and lets the other band play and is not there for shit. Like this whole, okay, well, we're done playing. We're going to pack our shit and now we're going to leave. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Like, because
shit
if you can't fucking shit packers, if you can't have the other band listen to your shit, then why the fucking local scene going to come out for it?
Right.
Like they're going to watch that shit and it's subconscious. They're not going to
How
realize
about
it's happening. but it-
bands be
you know.
interesting and entertaining enough to where bands actually want to stay and watch them? Like what you're saying, I've heard said before, and that means you got, that means you book 3 bands and 2 bands watch 1 band, and then everybody goes home at the end of the night because they're the only people who are there out of obligation. I think we have a real problem where people don't go see local live music played anymore because it fucking sucks. The shows are horrible. I've been there for 7 years. Well, in 7 years, I've probably seen maybe 20 good shows. Like, and that's to be honest. I've seen, even out of those 20, there were just bands who played a set so well because they played it for so long that it's so tight and good. And then maybe the other 10 shows were bands who actually put forth effort to do an entertaining performance. Like, I just don't see it. It's just boring. Like, how many... I think other people are bored with it too. I can't just think that I'm the only one because no one's at these shows. And now I'm with the no one who is at these shows. I understand why.
Do you think it's a lack of originality, or do you think it's other bands trying to be too much like other bands and it just sounds like all fucking whitewash?
I think it's
Both
lack
those
of
things.
effort. I hear bands like local bands especially. I don't listen to I'm cut off from mainstream pretty much.
Right.
I mean, my whole life revolved around going to local shows. I hear all saying it's all about the music. When I joke about asking people what they wear and do they give it any thought, because I keep hearing it's all about the music. It's all about the music. Well, obviously it's not because people
No.
are looking
Not
at
these
you.
days, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Because
So
there's
I don't-
bands that sound like shit, but if they put on a good show and they put a lot of thought into the whatever they're pitching, yeah.
And if there's
they'll fucking
passion
pack
from the
house.
members too, because
Yeah.
a lot of bands just get up there and fucking stand there. Like you have to show that you're having a good time, otherwise nobody else is going to. So I mean, that's
I
a
don't
big
think
problem, too.
anybody's developed a stage show performance that is so great that they can continue to do it because they usually put no effort into that whatsoever.
Right.
So it's like you're just going, hey, look at us play the music. And dude, I'm sorry. There's very few. There's a couple, but there's very few bands around that I've seen play around here that play music so fucking good that they don't need anything else on display to kind of take your attention. You know, here I think, and I'll use them again just because it's easy. Tool is an incredible band. They have a giant light show, laser fucking beams, like cutting edge technology, Alex Gray artwork, and that's a band that you would say their music, as far as like heavy metal or rock music, It's a good band. They have shitloads of visuals when you go see a visual performance. I don't see any bands even, attempting to do something visual.
Well, I mean, I think you guys do.
That's us.
You do?
We don't count. We quit.
We're not a real band.
But I mean, y'all can tell when y'all come out to play, y'all didn't just get up and say, all right, this is what we're going to do today. Y'all
Yeah.
actually put some fucking thought into it.
Yeah, we do. I can agree that we do.
Y'all think maybe Pyros for the Southport show?
Yeah.
Bagno
Oh,
and
yeah.
That would be
Fago?
awesome.
Bagno
I was
would
thinking,
love it.
No
should we bring some
Fago.
Fago?
Right.
You want some of that?
Fago, God. Yeah, no, I think you got a good point. A lot of bands are kind of, and I'm not knocking the local scene because I think every local scene has their issues, but I think a lot of bands are just in that kind of rut, and they're going to draw what they're going to draw, and that's about it. So what do you do to
Draw with the draw, the vein.
I would love to blame the venues, but the venues are what they are. Like they're in the business to make money, and that's what it's going to be for them. It's up to like you said, the band's working together. I just think if the band's made better decisions
right?
for themselves, that it would help everything. If everybody just did what is best for them, no, you don't have any other problems. Like you don't have to worry about trying to be nice to other people and help this band out or work together. If everybody just does what's smart for themselves, everyone benefits.
Right.
So I don't know.
But there's something
I don't
that can
think
be
the
said
venues
for,
are the problem though. If they can't do what the bands don't let them do, basically.
Venues can be a cop-out. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't
blame
bring
someone else.
Pyros to the twist of line.
But you got to say something for camaraderie because it's healthy when some bands can work with other bands really well and kind of keep them on their toes. Like Akadia, for example, we've done a number of shows with Akadia, and they've got just enough similar of a sound to where they push us a little bit with their shows, we push them a little bit with ours, and we bring people in that are like, oh, I like these guys too. Because, I mean, as much as it's something I wish we had control over, there's no fucking control over people coming out to hear you and then peacing out when you're done.
Right.
And it's so fucking cliche. I agree, like everything else. But if you're going to support a healthy scene, you want people to come out from start to finish.
And those guys are like, we're going to wear those crazy hats and at
Yeah.
least
Yeah.
stand out. I know them.
Right.
When I go, who is this? Did we see him before? Allie's like, that's the guys with the hats. And I knew exactly who they
Right.
were. So that one little thing, I
There you
know
go.
who they are, and they're familiar to me. This Motograter band,
Motograter.
dude, that music, I listened to it. It was boring as fuck. I was like, all right. But, dude, they look fucking badass.
They've got a ton of stage theatrics.
Dude, they look wild. They all
Yeah.
full of fucking paint, like tribal makeup or something, looking like crazy skeleton fucking zombies or some shit. They look fucking badass. And that right there
So you
kinda
want to
went-
see him for that.
Right.
You want to see that. Right.
Right. I've heard songs like that. I mean,
Right.
goddamn, how many different ways can you play the type of music? I've heard it all. Like, not to be that guy, but yeah, I've
Yeah.
heir
Well, their
a lot of
singer,
that.
their
They
singer
look
used to
wicked.
be the guy from Five Finger Death Punch.
Right.
And then when he moved on to that band, they just kicked it up a notch even more.
You're going to have
'Cause
to wear
you know,
makeup.
yeah, we're like, look, we're going to have to really fucking,
Oh man.
you're going to wear eyeliner all over you.
They look fucking awesome, though. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah. I want to see him.
They look intense.
Akadia, y'all said y'all friends with them or something?
Yeah,
I seen
friends with them.
posts where y'all
Yeah.
play with them a lot, or
Yeah. Yeah. They're
We trade shows between New Orleans and Slido. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we like their stuff. And the people that come to see us, listen to them, and they're like, yeah, I like them too. So
Yeah.
that's a start.
yeah. And
Great
y'all get
group
to
of
play
guys, too.
Southport Hall, man. That shit's gonna be awesome.
Southport
Right.
Hall.
Southport Hall.
Southport
Southport Hall.
So then I asked, Prado. I'm like, man, since Cheese dropped this on me that Wayne's such an incredible singer, because I've heard you sing before, but I didn't know what level to put you at, And he was like, man, it must have been Jack Meal. He told him, no, this dude's incredible. He's like, I don't know what you did with Jack, painted his nails or something, but something worked.
Well, I've been in the studio twice with him.
All right, cool.
One,
So he's heard
once
you
with
record.
Pusher and one with Britannia, yeah. So he's heard everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And got to work with you in the studio. You really get to know somebody.
And then got to work with Dwayne at OCD for this past album.
Right.
So
Right.
OCD's nuts.
It's only
no,
funny
actually,
when I do it.
I like recording with Dwayne.
But
Dwayne's sick as shit.
so I'm like, well, Prado, man, you maybe bring an acoustic guitar. Maybe Wayne can sing a song. And then you told me, hey, your shit's broke.
No, it ain't broke. It's
What does
just
that mean?
no. The strings I have, the way I have it set up, it's set up to be in standard E. I dropped it down to B where we play. It sounds like fucking garbage. I said, there's no way I'm. no way I'm.
What's
bringing
wrong?
this
Wayne's
up.
giving me excuses over here. He's lying.
No, I tried it.
All right.
I tried it. And I
Didn't
said,
work.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to embarrass myself.
Tell the
And
truth.
It sounds like shit.
Wayne didn't want to do it. You're covering for him.
Yeah.
You're falling
No,
over,
no,
son?
I played. I tried it out. It just sounded like.
You know what? I'd fucking kill to do acoustic.
Really?
We haven't fucked with
And-
it yet.
right.
I'd love to. I mean, it'd be kind of weird to start, but
I can't because Prado don't fix his fucking guitar.
Damn, man.
No, I
You
just
could've
wouldn't
just
tune.
came
I
and
wouldn't
just
tune the
winged
B.
it.
I'd tune the standard tuning.
We got untune the motherfucker, right?
pick a key.
I tuned it down.
Oh,
we're gonna,
man.
we're-
All right,
gonna
we
do
actually
this.
have a guitar. You want to bring it?
We're gonna do this.
There you go. What is that? I don't know.
Come on.
What was supposed to happen?
Really?
I was about to run around the room.
You were supposed to.
Was that a swing and a miss?
Yeah, it was a
No?
swing and a miss.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's all right.
What was it?
It was Ace of Spades.
Motorhead.
Oh,
Yeah.
Space,
motor grater, not motors.
Motorhead.
Motograter.
All right, let's play a little game real quick. Y'all good with this?
Fuck.
All right.
Suck it, dude.
No, you can't lose at this because it's personal opinion. I took it easy on you.
Who goes first, me or Mike,
This
or
is
does it
not
go back
rape,
and forth?
recruit, or walk the plank. This is way easier. Yeah, each one of you take one of these. All right,
Okay.
it's either going to be best or worst. It's the best or worst thing about these groups or people. All right.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
The first one is Metallica. One of you take the best, and one of you take the worst.
Mike, you're going to be totally uncomfortable with this game, so you go first, and
All
I'll
right.
pick up the rear.
Yeah, what you want, best or worst?
Not the first time I've said that.
I'll go with the best.
Best thing about Metallica.
Best. Just what they started from the get go. They started the whole thrash sound and stayed underground, never quit, and made it to what they are today. And,
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I got their music free off of Napster. So
That's
that was the best
No,
thing about
no.
them.
Yeah. No, it's they. I think they started the whole.
Or at
thing.
least made it popular.
Yeah.
Because Guns N' Roses at that time was like fucking on fire, and Metallica was opening up for them.
Right.
And they kind of took it over, and then
Right.
took it to me to a whole nother level of
Yeah, but I remember
intensity.
growing up and kids my age were afraid to say they like Metallica because they were just too heavy. They were like too thrash. And so I remember that
Fuck is
that
that?
time. But they were just that underground but real super heavy type
Is that
music.
Sheryl
So-
Crow? What the fuck are you doing, Mayday?
I was wondering what
It's
the
Sheryl
fuck.
Crow singing "Sweet Child of Mine."
Starting to let you down
Why?
now. Huh?
Yeah, right. It's-
Swing
Oh,
and
well.
a miss, strike
You
two.
were doing great,
And went for
man.
the high one and reached.
One compliment. It's all down here. I tried to warn you. I couldn't just save it for the end. All right, Wayne. Worst thing about Metallica.
Worst thing about Metallica is no matter how hard they fucking try, they're never going to bring their old shit back. They're never going to sound like they were back in the day.
They never
No Kill 'Em
aged
All,
well.
no Ride the Lightning, no
Right.
fucking Black Album. They're never going to bring that sound back. And they're trying
Yeah.
so fucking hard. But I'm not buying it. Whatever's in the Kool-Aid, I'm not
I
drinking
don't think
it.
anybody is.
No.
Yeah.
Except people that are like 18 and don't know their old shit. And like, oh, this band's incredible. And, no.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
like when
fact
you
that
bought
they're- and-
Aerosmith when you, a couple of years ago, you're like, oh, new Aerosmith. You're like,
And the
oh,
fact that I can
wow.
go to Target and buy their fucking t-shirts. No.
Oh, yeah.
Just no. Just no. Hot Topic's one thing, but I can't go to Target and buy a fucking Ride the Lightning t-shirt and be like, oh yeah, it's vintage. I'll
It's
roll
still
over it with my
cool.
car 5-6 times. Yeah. Chicks
Yeah.
wearing Metallica shirts now, they've never heard a fucking song, dude.
They're a great example of not aging well or maturing with your audience. They trying to recapture something. It's like, man, the people who would be buying your music are past that stage in their life, you would hope, or they're still going to Twisted Babylon. But
Yeah, but ask yourself. Ask yourself this question though. They did what they did with Lightning and Puppets and all that. Then they went to the Black Album
all right,
because they had the Lightning and the Puppets. They had those people already. So then so once they had those groups, with that group of people, they said let's expand. So they come out with the Black Album and the one after that, and so they just softened up a little bit. I mean, their shit's everywhere, but it's from the Enter Sandman album. But I mean, it's everywhere. So they captured a whole new audience. Now they're trying to go back. Is it smart to
they're
go
going,
back?
yeah, that's
don't
just
know.
them trying to
We'll-
grab at
we'll
something.
find
you
out
know,
in about
like
3 years.
No one was liking this, so we'll try to go back to that. They're to me ruined. That S&M fucking double disc they came out with with the symphony orchestra. It's fucking incredible.
I didn't
God,
even hear
yes.
it.
Like, oh god, it's
didn't hear it.
fucking
It's intense.
amazing.
Really?
Yeah,
It'll
there's
give you
some-
goosebumps. Yeah, it's good shit.
it's so well done. I think they got to that point where you get I've watched a number of companies. Whenever you said that the T-shirt's on sale at Walmart, once something reaches Walmart, it's got about a year left of shelf life, and then it's gone. Mm-hmm. And then it becomes one of those that they are at the thrift store. You know, so it's like, that's where Metallica, how could they have possibly kept performing at that level?
Right.
But anyway.
We're trying.
All right. Best and worst thing about Pantera. Who wants best?
Go ahead, Bess. Take it.
You're the nice guy. You
a
got
lot-
to take all the good.
Right. No, a lot like Metallica did. They took it up to a whole other level. One of the best things that I found about Metallica is that they didn't write an album and then kind of stick with that same theme or that same sound for another album or two. They just said, fuck it. We're going to go with this album, and then we're going to make the next one heavier, and the next one's going to be heavier than that. And they just kept going.
Yeah.
Full throttle. They just didn't let up on the gas at all. And I mean, it's the reason Losing Dime was so big, you know. And he's just an amazing musician. They had a great chemistry at one time. From what I understand, it went sour, but I mean, they
held it together long enough to make some good music.
Fuck yeah, dude.
to change music. I mean, they really did.
Far Beyond Driven, dude. That was fucking. That was
yeah.
my shit. And dude, the level of musicianship all of them brought to the table. God damn, that was
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Wayne, the worst thing about Pantera?
Probably everything since Steinbeck.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
How big he was to the writing
Yeah.
process and stuff?
Everything they did started getting butchered. They fucking did the cover 5 minutes alone. People were like, that is the worst shit to ever fucking hit the face of the... I'm like, really? I was like, dude, people just got jaded with that shit. Once he was out of the picture, it was like, you can try as much as you want. It's not going to be the same. You just won't.
Yeah, you could put Tom Brady on the Browns, but they're still the
But
fucking
they're
Browns.
still the fucking Browns.
They're not going to
Goddamn
win
right,
5
yeah.
Super Bowls. Yeah.
No.
I
This is
got
probably late, but Cheese is in the chat room, like calling out our guests. He
What'd he
said,
say?
Metallica is awesome. You're lame.
you. I think Prado just sat there and explained why Metallica was so great. All right.
Yeah.
What about the best and worst thing about Lady Gaga? Wayne, you got to take best now. Prado's been taking every best. The best thing about Gaga.
I'm going to go on a limb here.
All right. She can fly.
Nuh-uh.
She drops a mic with the best of them.
You saw that jump.
I'll go on a limb on this. She's actually fucking talented.
extremely.
Put Britney
I agree
Spears and
fully.
Aguilera and all this other shit aside. She fucking has talent. She comes out with these goofy ass outfits and this fucking strange motif, but like when you listen to her music and you see her live and she gets behind the fucking piano and starts playing, she's got filthy
incredible.
fucking talent. Like she's drenched with it
Yep.
from head to toe. And if she decided to not be weird with all this shit, she'd still be that fucking talented.
Right. She'd just be another ugly chick who could sing.
She just
Yeah, she was
I mean,
never
that's
you know
the
what?
problem.
But you
She's
know what?
compensating from not being that hot.
But the
Right.
fact that you don't have the looks and you still can have people say they're that fucking good, you're doing something right.
Yeah,
I'm
I
with
agree.
you
She's
there.
incredible. She makes me cry with certain songs. I'm serious. Fuck off. She does.
Hey, wait
There's
till
a couple
the
songs that it's
movie
fucked up.
review. You're gonna love it. And by the way, we got a giant announcement. This thing is so big I could barely contain it in the Surface. That's the reason
crash.
why the Surface crashed, because of the announcement we have to make. It's at the end of the show. I can barely push the fucking notes
Thing
up
up.
with my
It's going
finger.
down.
It's so
All right.
heavy. A
All
big
right.
announcement.
I like it.
All right,
We'll
we
break
got another
barriers
one.
this
Oh
weekend.
wait, the worst thing about Lady Gaga.
This might surprise you. I don't really have anything bad to say about
Well,
her.
fuck.
I don't.
The
I mean,
nose. Did you look at the
Well,
chick
yeah, the
before? I mean,
nose.
She's
Yeah,
actually
no.
had quite a bit of plastic surgery since she first started. She looks
I've
a lot
noticed this.
better.
It's quite a bit more.
Yeah. She looked different.
Dude, the nerve. I tell you what was fucked up real quick. We got too much to get to, but a quick story of something I noticed by mainstream media. We go to my parents' house to eat the night, like the week after the Super Bowl. So this was probably around Wednesday. And they got that fucking disgusting channel on, the whatever it is, like around 5 o'clock. They got some entertainment show,
It's like
gossip.
Inside Edition or something like that. Entertainment.
All right,
or
Mom,
something.
pipe it down. So they're talking about Lady Gaga's.
Here we go.
Here we go, Dad. Thank you. I love you. All right. They're talking about her pooch. Like, look at this. She's got a belly. I'm like, I can't believe they're doing this. And, dude,
Right.
it's a fucking belly. It's
Yeah,
just
people
a.
fought about it all day on Facebook.
There's two chicks that don't have a belly at all. It's a chick who, like, worked out, like, every day. Like, that's what they do is work out. and chicks with eating disorders.
She's
like
incredible
other than that,
shape.
you're gonna have a little
Incredible
natural.
shape.
Yeah, leave
It
her
was the
alone.
wrong outfit, I think, for that
Does she
particular.
have any kids?
But
Or
I'm
she
like-
had a kid?
I don't know.
That's where these fucking shows are.
think-
If you don't show a tit or fucking, if she would have made some kind of, political speech, it's like, no, we're gonna get back at her. Well, the only thing they could find wrong with her was that little fucking belly
And-
pooch or whatever.
yeah.
Gives a shit
Exactly.
about that.
I mean,
And a
you're
lot
gonna-
of the
if-
people who were
when you
saying
have
that
that
had
many
the balls
abortions,
to-
they're gonna have a little bit of skin left over.
You couldn't do that on stage.
No,
Wow.
thanks, Mom.
I will say one thing about every single person we've talked about so far with this best and worst. They've done 1,000 things more than we have.
Right.
I killed to do any of this shit.
Right.
If Metallica came out tomorrow and did a concert here, I'd be there in a fucking heartbeat.
Serious?
Yeah.
I got a
Yeah.
list if
Yeah.
you want. I don't know how much I can help, but we'll give you free plugs. Kiss, best and worst thing about Kiss.
Go with the best.
Best.
Sick.
They fucking shaped my childhood, motherfucker.
All right.
Yes,
Oh, really?
Indeed. My two biggest bands that my two brothers listened to was Kiss and Iron Maiden. And I used to sneak in their fucking rooms and grab the vinyl, and I probably fucked up some records pretty bad. Because, I mean, I'm like 7 years old. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just like, backwards, forwards. I don't know which way it's going. But, like, Iron Maiden, Power Slave, that album right there was just
See,
like...
Iron Maiden, you look at the artwork, and
oh,
you're like...
my God.
yeah.
Just
and
the
you-
album work.
Yeah, and then you put it on, you're like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it fucking looks like.
Yeah.
Kiss, I go, oh, I'm about to hear Satan himself. I put that shit on, Beth, what can I do?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this garbage?
And I was so brave when I was a kid. I'd be rock it out. And then when your boy would start having blood come out of his mouth and shit, I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. But still, they were so fucking badass.
Did you ever
Yeah.
dress up like them?
No,
Like
my
for
brothers
Halloween,
did,
I
though.
think they
They
did.
got a Halloween picture and they're all dressed up. My brother's is the fucking cat. And I was like, that's the most pussy you saw at that age.
All right, worst thing about Kiss.
I might be in the minority, but I can't stand Kiss.
All right, me too. So
I-
you're probably don't
Yeah.
get along with
No,
anybody.
I think this song's this is a good song that they're playing.
It's
probably
Oh, a
five
good
songs.
song. Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
it's
This is a
got
good song.
There-
This is a good fucking song.
Yeah.
I'm so
there's
lucky I
about
didn't have
5
older
songs.
brothers that I thought were cool because goddamn Kiss is weak, right?
I do not like Kiss.
They looked
And
cool, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they looked awesome.
They're fucking geniuses when it comes to marketing.
Yeah,
They are.
branding and all that.
Yeah,
They're
dude, they sold lunch boxes and they made their parents buy. The kids made their parents buy them lunch boxes. I mean, whatever dolls, all the marketing. They're brilliant.
Yeah.
They're geniuses.
They got a
I
cover
can't-
band called Love Gun that
think-
Mayday likes a lot.
I think they would be proof that it's not good enough to just play music. You need that one other thing because the one other thing,
Image.
and the
Yeah.
image is what made them be on this
Ah,
list
yeah.
today. Like, well, who would have ever known them if that you
Right.
just had what was that rock and roll all night, party every day?
Party
right?
every day.
Yeah,
Ah.
That was beautiful, Ellen.
Nah.
Thank you.
not my thing, but
All right.
I understand why.
Best and worst thing about Motorhead.
Oh,
Do you like this? What? You like Motorhead?
I
What,
like
best
this
or worst?
song, and I like the fact that fucking Lemmy was a badass, and fucking he wrote a bunch of songs with Ozzy and all that shit too. So I don't know. He was
You're disqualified. You're part of the show. Who wants best?
What you want, Mike? You want me to take it?
You can take it. Whatever you want.
I'm seeing if I got that fucking line in my phone still. Because there's a fucking line he said.
It's a weird place to keep it.
I couldn't agree with it, but no, it's in my underpants. Oh, that's not the line. Fucking Lemmy was one of those guys that like just, and I can't remember the line word for word, but he was basically like, you know what? When you go do a show, be a fucking rock star. Nobody wants to see somebody go up there and be the guy next door, the guy just got off the couch to do a fucking show. They've been out all week working their ass off, and they want to see a good fucking show, and they're living vicariously through what the fuck you do on stage.
Yeah, see, I like
So,
that.
Yes.
I didn't know the guy until he died.
So you've got to be willing, So you got to be willing to represent and be something, even if it's something you're not. Fucking go up there for that brief 45 minutes to an hour and be a fucking god.
All right, so fucking Friday night, Southport
There you
Hall.
go.
Right? Cain Resurrection,
fucking
Akadia.
Southport Hall, head PE.
Motograter.
Motorhead.
Wayne Miller is coming out. Yeah. Dude, you got to have a whole new persona.
Can they still get tickets from the bands?
Hey, bro, you don't
Yes.
have no job or nothing? You can fucking, like, do something crazy with your hair mohawk or something? I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
wake up
Light
tomorrow.
yourself on
Dude,
fire? Fuck
fucking
it.
Tuesday night's my last. Wednesday morning, I'm waking up butt naked in the bathtub with
There
an
you
empty
go.
box of Captain Crunch and fucking cartoons playing on the TV.
All right. Show prep.
That'll be the first time in how long?
2.5 years.
All right, you're going to be out of control. He's doing meth
torture.
again.
Holy
All right. Yeah. So better get in the studio quick.
Right.
He's going to be
Hurry up and record
real-
this shit.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
All right, man.
Cocaine.
Can you take the worst stuff? Can you think of anything
I can't.
bad?
I was gonna say worst thing about Motorhead is that Lemmy's dead. No, I can't think. I can't say anything bad about them.
Did
at
he
all.
just market himself well? Because I'm sorry,
You
I've
don't-
listened to some Motorhead songs. I don't think they're that great. Like, I think him as a character, now that I know a little bit about him, before he was just some weird, ugly white guy.
He
Like, I
paid
didn't
his
care.
fucking dues. He really
Yeah.
did. That's what
Yeah.
it came down to, because I bet a lot of people weren't into him as much when they first came out, and they just kept playing and playing, and they're like, you know what? And I do believe this. People can see a motherfucker on stage and know they're real.
Yeah.
Like, what
Lem-
they see is what they get.
Lemmy's
and
real.
and Lemmy puts his fucking shit on stage, and it's
Fucking
just
right.
like, you don't like it? There's the fucking door. You do like it? Come on, let's do it.
You don't like it? Go fuck yourself.
Hey.
I just gotta say too that shit. Y'all heard the shit that he did with Probot and Dave Grohl? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit
Oh,
was
yeah.
bad the fuck out.
That was
dude.
fucking amazing.
Shit
More
was-
overrated people.
Ah, dang, that song was good. That shit was rolling.
Worst thing about Lemmy dying that he didn't take fucking Grohl with him.
Oh.
Still got time. And my fucking Surface died the first night I had it. Fucking Dave Grohl's still around.
Oh,
Damn
bruh, man.
it. Best thing about
horrible.
Head PE. Prado, you got to take this one since I know you can't think of nothing.
Best thing about Head PE is that we're
You
playing
get to
with
play.
them.
There you go.
Fucking right.
Southport Hall.
Wait,
Southport Hall. February
worst thing
24th.
about Head PE. You're playing with them.
Jesus Christ, where do I go with this? Worst thing about it is that we're not going to fucking get near them for that show. They're going to be up in their nice little cozy room at Southport Hall.
Southport
And
Hall.
we're just going to be. And we learned that with Soulfly. We were like, oh, I was
Yeah.
upstairs changing. And they're like, who the fuck are you? I'm like, the singer for the opening band. I'm just changing clothes. They're like, you can't be fucking up here. And I was like, we did a show here like 6 weeks ago.
Who the fuck told you that? Somebody in the band?
Somebody working for Southport Hall.
Holy
And I was just like,
Southport Hall.
and I was like,
Oh.
and
I
was
guess
like,
they didn't tell.
I gotta stop that, huh? And I was just like, it's cool, okay, just give 2 minutes. And the guy was like staring at me like,
Oh,
no,
boy.
you
I
need to
think
get
I'm
the
just gonna do
fuck
it
out
early.
of here. So I was just like, so it's so cool that we get to do these fucking shows with these bands, but like, we may never actually get to talk to them.
Damn, that's true, huh?
Like it's
I
fucking.
don't blame them.
When we did that show,
If we play with y'all, I ain't fucking talking to y'all neither. Getting in the zone,
We
man.
played with Soulfly and what's his name? I'm having a brain fart. Had
Max Cavalera.
Cavallera just locked himself in the fucking bus.
Yeah,
and
can
then
you blame him?
turns out he's charging $50 to go take a picture with him. Which
Fucking
my son
right.
was like, Dad. My son's like, Dad, I want to go see Max Cavalera. I said, yeah, Mom, it might be worth getting you a fake ID because you're 17. So, I'm trying to think of how I can get. And then I go there for load in. I was gonna go pick my son up and bring him over, and find out he's charging $50 to take a picture with him. I was like, no, fuck.
Smart guy.
Suffocation played right before him, and every one of those motherfuckers are like, yeah, let's go have a beer in the
Suffocation. Yeah. What happened with CAIN? CAIN almost blew a load on himself. He took
Oh my god, he still hasn't washed those underpants.
Right.
Oh, they're
What would you ask the guys in Head P if you could?
fuck stories, just anything.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Metallica and Lady Gaga. They have seen so much fucking shit that like anything.
Well, how you get the story on them? Hey, how you
Drugs.
doing?
I hear
Alcohol.
Jameson's
Tell me
a
the story.
great.
Let me get you
fucking
a beer.
aphrodisiac,
Let me get
yeah.
you a beer. Let's go sit down and talk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, now you know why they
Anything.
charge $50. God, who wants to have to
There
deal
you
with
go.
that?
That's the thing. I
Bunch of
think they're
fucking dudes want to
afraid.
talk.
I think they're
Like,
afraid that people aren't going to be able to handle
doing it for
like
free.
people are going to be like fanboys about it or whatever.
Yeah, but not guys in bands. They want to hear that shit.
Hanging
live
out
for
with
that shit.
peers is fun. I think hanging out I actually respect the bands that go, look, keep these fucking people away from me. Because them bands that come out and be like, we're gonna talk to everybody and be everybody's friend. It's like, oh god, they really like enjoy that. That's
Yeah.
miserable because the people are not your peers. They're like these like succubus little people. Like, well, that's true. I think I almost have more respect for the bands that go, look, they're too much like fans to sit and want to really have a conversation with them.
Yeah, but I wouldn't change that, man. If
You would like that to walk around with these little minions that all sign this, write on me,
Aw, some people love their fans. Actually,
tell me a story.
There
I
are-
wouldn't even need a story. I'd just be like, look, I'm gonna sit here and drink my fucking beer, and y'all just talk.
yeah,
If Metallica's in the room
Right.
right now, I'd be like, Hetfield, just pretend like I'm not even fucking here,
Right.
man. Just fucking talk.
Really?
yeah, but if you're the rock star, well, I mean, if you're that guy, ask me anything. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you.
All right.
Man, that's
We'll see. I hope we find that out one day. I hope you're like, I can't take these fucking people. I hope one night,
I
come
might
on the
regret
show
it.
and we
I
take
hope so,
phone
too.
calls from dumb fucks the whole night to the point where you're like, I'm so tired of these people.
Like,
asking
oh, we hung out with Happy, so how'd it go? Fuck, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, God. No, I'd kill, dude. Just, you ain't got to answer any fucking questions. Just sit around and talk.
All right, so I got a couple more on this list, or you can tell me a story. I want you to tell me a story. It's so
Oh,
cool to be
shit.
sitting
Tell
in
him
here
a
with you.
story.
Dude, Wayne's right there.
Tell him a story. Oh, God. So,
Tell me a story about Jack. You got one about when you went over there and painted his toenails?
with Jack, God.
Did you have fish tacos together or something?
Not like fishy ones. No, like,
All right, give me another one.
I can't make fun of Jack. That's one of the hardest working men in the industry.
All right. Make fun of someone else. Anybody will do.
Fuck, we learned how to tell the difference between a guy and a girl.
What?
We were fucking sitting around after shows, and you're talking to people, and she was pretty good looking, and then she coughed and cleared her throat, and I was like, got it.
Oh, no.
And I looked over at Kane, and I was like, Apple, and he's like, what? And I was like, Apple.
Apple knocker.
And he goes, you want a fucking apple? What? I was like, motherfucker. Adam's apple. He's like, who the fuck is Adam? I was like, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? I'm going to go take a piss, and then I'm not going to come back conveniently.
Oh, you're going to leave him
You'll
there.
figure.
Yeah. Put your
man.
resurrection away, Kane. Are you serious?
I mean, it's New Orleans.
Man, good thing it didn't go too far, though.
I'd fuck her. Fuck her right in the pussy.
Tough luck.
Mayday, you made up for the last 5 with that one. You a genius. You did it again.
Got him.
Well, dude, it's almost break time, but Prado went to the bathroom.
Dude, I had to pee already. Like, it's a part of life. We've been going on for actually
but
10
you're a
minutes
woman.
extra.
Right?
Yeah, I'm a woman
Like,
with
Wayne,
a
as a guy, you
bladder
pride
condition.
yourself on, like, I can handle that.
So,
He's studying up on notes in the bathroom.
Yeah.
He's got his book.
He's trying to get hyped up for
He's
the
going to
next
ask me
hour.
this, and I'm going to say this, and it's going to be great.
Yeah, well, as soon as he sits down, we're going to go to break, all right? Immediately when he sits down. Dude, coming up at the break, we got PPV Guys, Not Real Movie News. I don't know how we got there because I think the Elder was on parades all weekend. Dude, we're going to talk about Arrival. We saw that Allie and I rented it. Cell phone games, do you play them? You can call in. Also, the phone number is probably right there staring you in the face. If not, look a little harder.
504.
The Flat Earth Theory. Does it upset you? And the Belko experiment. Should be fun next hour. Dude, thank y'all so much for coming. CAIN Resurrection.
Dude, thanks for having us.
Hell yeah, y'all.
Thank you, man. Thanks
This
for having
Friday,
us.
Southport Hall.
Southport
Southport
Hall.
Hall.
Hallllll, Akadia,
Motograter.
Motograter.
CAIN Resurrection.
Hey, suspect. No, wrong
PE.
page.
Acadia. Southport Hall.
Dude, we ain't been out in 2 weeks, so I'm looking to have fun.
This is
You
going to
itching?
be
After
special
you-
edition.
And then we're going to
out
see
with
new Wayne on
Ellie.
stage, dude. I'm gonna be like, oh shit.
We're wearing these shirts.
It's going to be
too.
25 minutes of holy terror.
He's
Maybe you
going to
can
run
just
out there
draw a
looking like
pocket
Lil
on
Wayne.
yours.
Lil Wayne.
Look at that Lil
Sharpie
Wayne.
a little pocket on there.
You ought to be White Wayne.
Motherfucker didn't have
Be
gold
awesome.
teeth a week ago.
Yeah, right. Huh? Well, good shit. Well, thank y'all, man.
Thank you.
Good
Thanks
talking
for
to
having
y'all.
us, man. Great talking to you guys.
Dude, I can't wait. Thanks to you not, talking any shit about Doty whatsoever. Kind of ruined that bit next week.
That was not easy to do. It wasn't.
I'm
Dude,
sure-
I got so much shit on Doty.
Well,
but
give
it's
us
good.
something. Maybe he'll clip it up and we can play. I tell you what, don't. You said enough. We'll just take the bad things you said about those other bands, and those were questions you answered about Phil Doty.
Yeah.
I always
There
have
you
That's a
go.
good
that.
idea.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's slick.
Doty's not listening, so he'll never know. We're going to play some of y'all music
Yeah,
at
but
break.
Vader's listening.
Yeah. We cool with hanging out? You got to go somewhere? Yeah.
Fuck no. I just got to go to work.
Just to
tomorrow.
the bathroom for more fucking time. Hey, where can they get y'all
I had to
music?
drain the dingaling from dingaling.
All right.
You can get it on
right.
iTunes. You can get it on Google Play. You can find it on Spotify. You can find it on. Are we on Pandora? Not yet. I don't think so.
No.
We might
YouTube.
be. I don't know. YouTube.
Do y'all have physical discs that you're going to have at the show?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Merch
Yeah.
and stuff?
What about a website? You can find CAIN Resurrection on Facebook. I know that.
On
But do y'all
Facebook.
have a website out?
I
Other
think
than
it's
that?
still under construction.
All right.
Yes.
Makes sense. Check
By
y'all out on
construction, I
Facebook.
mean we bought a Microsoft Surface and that fucker won't work. So
God.
Totally relate to that.
Needs to be resurfaced.
Do you have to put anything weird on Facebook? CAIN Resurrection?
No.
no, if you can spell the word resurrection, you're fucking there because that's half the problem.
That is half
Right.
the battle, huh?
Well,
Motherfuckers
that's
try
true.
to put two S's in
two
there, and I'm like,
S's?
you're already gone. Just let it go.
Right.
Well, good shit. We'll be right back. Not Real Radio 56 continues.
Do I really have to do this?
No, you don't have to take it serious. At this point, you don't have to
I've
do
got to do this, but I swear, God, bloody hell, how hot was that goddamn tea? She made the goddamn tea too hot. God, how bloody hot is that thing? Babe, Jesus Christ. No, I'm holding it. I'm shaking because of my tea, and you... Oh, yeah, let me hold it. Don't touch it, you. You've already done enough.
All right, come on, Earl. It's still hot. Man. All right, you can do this.
All right.
Just let me hold the tea.
No, don't touch the tea. Stop now. You are listening to Not Real Radio. Not real music. Not real... Oh, no! Oh, no! Do something! Do something! Do something! Oh! No! Oh! By the way, I just want to say over the yard.
Hold on. Fuck. Wait, stop moving.
Oh!
can't go on and on, but there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, so we'll stay. We pretend this can't go on and on, 'cause there's nowhere to run. We all make thunder. Where there's always a will, there's a way. Right before we were all led astray, we were much better off holding it back under the ash in the end. We'll forget why we let this begin, turning blind to the cause we defend. There was no other way, better we stay, finding ourselves in the cave. We pretend this can't go on and on, but there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, so we'll stay. We pretend this can't go on and on, 'cause there's nowhere to run. We all run thunder. We all run thunder. We were much better off holding it back under the ash. Could it be there was no other way? Better we stay, finding ourselves in the end. We were much better off holding it back under the ash. Could it be there was no other way? Better we stay, finding ourselves in the cave. We pretend this can't go on and on, 'cause there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, so we'll stay. We pretend this can't go on and on, 'cause there's nowhere to run. We all want your We all want your
You got your tea? Everything's
My
good?
Earl Grey.
Got
My
enough
Earl
money in
Grey.
it?
Oh, it's piping hot. It's piping hot. Oh, it's piping hot.
You want us to hold it or something?
Oh, no, I'll hold it. I don't want you wankers to take it. Oh, well, shit.
You ready, Mayday? Alright. Just read what's on the paper. You sure you don't want me to hold the tea?
It's
You're
piping
shaking
hot.
pretty bad.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. When is it? Oh, it's supposed to. You're listening to Not Real Radio. Not real music. Not real news. Not real guests. Not real review. Oh, bloody wanker. Bloody wanker.
Tea everywhere!
Bloody
Ellie!
wanker. Oh,
Allie, we need paper
God.
towels.
Oh,
Earl, come on.
God. Damn it.
Earl needs a towel.
Here.
Alright, here, Earl, paper towel. You alright?
DJ Sprinkles present.
Watch me mix, 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 watch me mix. Watch me mix, mix, watch me mix.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh lame. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh right. I'm used. Right. I'm used. Right. I'm used. Right. And that's our show. And that's our show. Getting real. And that's our show. And that's our show. Real now. And that's our show. And that's our show. Real now. And that's our show. And that's our show. Real now. Getting real now. What was that? Was that real or was that one of your things? What was that? Was that real or was that one of your things? That was not planned at all. Yeah, that was. Where have we ended up, Mildred? That was not planned at all. Yeah, that was,
Ollie. Ollie.
Mayday, you're in an odd mood today. Huh? I come back, I'm expecting like a little music or something.
I did.
I'm hearing Stranger Things.
Yeah, I did.
And
He's
moaning.
just showing off now.
Oh, that was
Yeah, he
Doty.
is.
That was Doty. Just getting him primed for next week.
Yeah, next week's guest, Phil Doty.
You know.
I hope
How
he's fired
fitting.
up.
No.
Y'all are gonna
Like,
have such a good show. with
I don't
him.
want to wish bad things on anybody. Okay, fuck it. I'm going to save that. Anyway, I hope he had a really bad weekend, so it's good for the show.
God damn.
It's true. It's good. I don't want him in here. Doty
It's been
happy.
a fucking rough weekend.
Not you, Elder. Been riding on floats.
Scott's shaking his head.
Speaking of those guys, you want to play Popcorn, Piss and Vinegar? PPV Guys, Not Real Movie News. You can check them out at ppvguys.com.
We are Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, and this is Not Real Movie News. My name's Chris.
I'm Scott.
I am JB4.
All right, JB, what you got, buddy?
Well, it appears that Suicide Squad
Suicide
2 is a
Squad.
go, and Mel Gibson has confirmed that he's in talks to direct. He also added,
Oh,
Wow.
Jesus Christ, dude. Look, Mel, you made Hacksaw Ridge. You made fucking Apocalypto. You know, you made all these great movies, man. Look, don't back up your career and go make a piece of shit, please.
The Passion of the Joker.
I mean, dude, think of what that fucking dude has gone through. I mean, look, he got nailed with the anti-Semitic thing. Then he got nailed with the girlfriend and all that, with the whole blow me, you know, I want to decapitate you and all that shit. To where at least the power elite of Hollywood have dragged him back to some level of acceptance. And now he's just basically going to take a giant shit on what he's rebuilt by making this Stupid fucking trash.
Maybe.
Jon Favreau has cast Donald Glover as Simba and James Earl Jones as Mufasa in the Lion King live-action film
What does
that
that
will be
even mean?
released in a year or so.
Awesome. Jungle Book, which was successfully brought to the screen by Mayday. I don't know if he's going to
Mayday.
have any influence or any type of direction in this one.
I'm
but
sure we won't know till after the movie comes out.
That is.
That's right.
And look, Donald Glover, he's going to star as Lando Calrissian. He also
That's
is
right.
on Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta's so great.
He was on Community. Also, James Earl Jones. I mean, he voiced the character in the original animated feature. And I mean, dude, he's fucking Darth Vader. So
He is CNN.
cool beans. All right, well, look, check out our show. It's a lot of news this week with a lot of topics that we go in depth. So, hey, look, we appreciate you guys. PopcornPissandVinegar.com. Also, check out Scary Thoughts and also subscribe to all 3 shows: Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, Not Real Radio, and Scary Thoughts.
Gives
Look,
us 5-star reviews.
5-star reviews. We need them. Subscribe. Thank
Even
you.
If you hate it.
End scene.
Well, I got a whole list now.
I know.
Dude, The Lion King could be cool if it's as good as Jungle Book, right?
Oh, absolutely.
No, it could be na when ya babadi di babo when ya. You ready for that? It's the best part of the fucking movie.
Do you have a winner for the CAIN Resurrection tickets, or are we saving that?
Not yet.
We also got a huge announcement coming up at the very, 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 very end of the show. No? Okay, weird answer. I think
We're supposed to wait for that, or is
the
that
best movie that has anything to do with Mel Gibson is going to be the movie about Mel Gibson. Like they'll probably wait for till he dies, and a Jewish guy will buy the rights to it and make a shitload of money off of it. But the movie about Mel Gibson's life is going to be incredible.
He's got to wear the skirt he wore in Braveheart.
I think Tom Hardy should play him just for no other reason except I think Tom Hardy should play in every movie. He'd be like The Rock. He plays in every fucking movie. All right. Anyway, that's all I take away from him. Any thoughts, Mel Gibson? Mayday? I don't even remember what they said he was going to do. I just heard Mel Gibson.
write a movie or
and then
something?
they talked about his personal life. Like, nobody cares what the dude does in the movies anymore as long as his personal life is steamy.
He's one of those that could pull, he can make something happen. So I wouldn't rule him out. But at the same time, I don't know. Lately, he's kind of been on the downslide. So,
Poor thing, huh?
What you mean? Personal life or what?
Both. Just movies and all that.
You don't even know what he's done last.
Braveheart.
Anyway. Allie, the Lion King thing, you were making grunts and noises over there.
Well, no, I wasn't making grunts necessarily. When he first said live action movie, I was thinking like, are there going to be people dressed up in costumes running around? And then I realized CGI.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that was-
that's kind of funny that they call them live action movies now and it's CGI. It's like, no, it's fucking still animated. It's just really good animation.
It's on fucking Broadway too now.
Right, on Broadway, I'm sure it's really weird. Like, I was kind of like, how? You know what I mean? They're in costumes running around pretending to be animals, and certain animals are real small that
Yeah,
a human can never
Broadway's
get to that
overrated.
size. No, it's not. But I don't think I would go see that particular thing because of that.
All right, what about this? If it's done to the quality of Jungle Book.
I'd watch the movie with CGI. It's probably going to be killer, dude. All them little animals
Oh, yeah.
and shit.
Favreau really, he surprised me on the
Yeah,
last
he's awesome,
one, too.
dude.
Yeah, I never thought Jungle Book was going to be that good.
Yeah, me
It
neither.
was incredible.
I thought it was going to be good because it's Disney and all that firepower, but I didn't know it was going to be like that.
Well, and The Lion King's one of those cartoons that I watched way too old to be watching. Like, it wasn't made for me. I was older at the time.
It was made
And-
for me.
But it was still a fucking good movie. Like,
yeah, it's fucking
I
awesome.
enjoyed it and appreciated it. Like, I was like, all right, fuck, this is a kid movie, but it's done really well. So, if
Yeah.
it's done to Jungle Book quality, yeah, it's incredible. Dude, we did watch Captain Fantastic.
Yes.
Since we quit the local music scene, we had a lot more time to do things like rent a movie and watch a movie like normal people do. Be a part of the mainstream culture. Download our entertainment. We downloaded Captain Fantastic. I need a break. We've been watching too many like sci-fi things and then superhero shows and all that shit. I just wanted to, I seen this pop up and the guy had a crazy looking suit on and a bunch of kids. It's almost like a Swiss Family Robinson, I believe.
Yeah.
To where it's like they leave society and go live on their own in the woods and, self-sufficient. And so we rented it. It came out in 2016. It's starring Vigo. The guy's name is Vigo, too, which is fucking awesome. Yeah.
Vigo. Viggo Mortensen.
Carpathian Kitten lost.
He was cool,
He's lost
man.
his kitten.
Dude, he's awesome. That was the dude. He was in Lord of the Rings, but he was in some other shit too that I don't really necessarily know the names of.
History of Violence.
Where'd you say he was from? He's from New York?
Yeah.
I thought for sure he was like foreign because he had a cool accent. Like he's got a cool delivery. I don't know. I like the
Depends
guy.
on what
He's
he's
very
in, yeah.
different.
He's suave.
Yeah, he's unique. But he did a great job.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have fucking kids in this movie. And to me, any movie with kids, how well the kids can act is the level of the movie.
That's your thing.
And the kids were good,
The
man.
kids were awesome.
They were fun. I almost wish they were in it a little more. The littlest kid, of course, it's kind of like the Cosby Show when they bring out little Rudy. Ruby or whatever her name was. Rudy.
Fuck them 8-year-olds. They had it coming.
This little kid was fucking awesome. But the family's very much on the, I don't know, old school hippie kind of self-reliance thing. Anti-government, almost damn near like communists to go live self-sufficient, which I never understood that. It's always a complicated thing when people who leave capitalist society to go live on their own, roughing it and being self-sufficient, always seem to have communistic ideology. And it's
Right.
confusing to me because there's nothing more reliant on everybody else than communism. But anyway, they had some good scenes like that where they just were like, fuck society. Well, the mom dies and they have to, they want to go to the funeral. So then the rest, half of the movie is kind of their life out
They
there.
gotta come out of hiding, yeah.
Right, and they got to
Yeah.
go into society, and they got, all these kids.
Does anybody know how to fix a VCR? First of all.
But I got so happy at one point, the holiday that they made up and decided to celebrate is Uncle Noam Chomsky Day. I'm a huge fan of Noam. I love the fucking guy. I can listen to everything he's, ever done. Couldn't read it because, I don't know. I'd rather listen to it. Not that intelligent to be able to read his works, but I can listen the fuck out of him and understand a small portion of it. But they celebrate Noam Chomsky Day, and I thought that was fucking awesome. But I thought it was good. Allie, what about you?
Oh, it was awesome, man. It was a good movie. It was well done. The acting was really incredible. They had a lot of cool people in it. And, yeah, Viggo's the shit. He
Viggo.
killed it, man. He was very believable, like you were like, this dude, that's him. You know what I mean? He took on that persona. And it was crazy, man, with the kids and the routine and how they did out there, and you really get to see like, damn, how much work it was, but like how different they were. And to me, it kind of made you think after you watched it too, because it made you think about the way you deal with children. Like the way that society deals with children. This guy's approach was so different than the people, in our quote unquote our society, say, because it was modern day. And his kids were so fucking smart. He taught them all. They all read books and they were like homeschooled, so to speak. But these kids were fucking smart and knew their shit, as opposed to the kids over here that they were like, they need to be in a real school. And it's like, all right, and come down and recite this. The kid's like, boom, boom,
The
boom.
Bill of
I'm
Rights.
not trying to
So-
give away the entire movie. But it was kind
I
of
think
like,
that scene's a good like trailer. At one point in the movie, they are at the sister-in-law or something's house, right? And they say your kids, they need to go to school. They need you, they need to be educated.
Oh shit, that's me.
I like that show.
is
That's
that
a good
is
show.
this me? Is this me?
Wayne,
We'll
you can't
share our
bring
way
Wayne.
out. I'm sorry.
I heard myself and I'm like, wait, this sounds interesting. Anyway, she's the sister-in-law. The kids got to go to school. They're not being educated. So he asked her teenagers who were in high school at the time to recite, something from the Bill of
No,
Rights.
he just asked them what is the Bill of Rights, and neither of them knew.
Right, they can't do it. So
Okay.
then he calls his kid down. It's like half their age, and it spouts off like the Bill of Rights. And then he tells the kid at one point, "You're just rambling off shit that you memorized. Tell me really what it means to you." And then the kid puts it in its own words and explains the freedoms and rights of Americans. And they're like, okay, so these
Mic
kids
drop,
are
right.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like, all right, you can leave now.
But the director, too, did a good job of, man, you know how you watch a movie and you get a couple of minutes into it and you can see the blatant political propaganda being put into a movie, and their whole purpose of this movie is to convince you to think a certain way. The director did a good job, or the writer, I don't know which one's responsible for it, but watching the movie, they did show like negative elements of having an ideology like that. And sometimes the dad would kind of go too far to where I'm like, all right, this is where you start, you got to rein it back in there, pal. But yeah, good movie. Different too from the shit we've been, watching.
Not only that, there was other things like about hiding things from kids and lying to kids. Like he was straight with his kids. Like some of the questions they were asking
that
about
was
stuff
good.
that people don't talk about, he was just boom, boom, boom. And it made you think, man, maybe kids can handle shit and they need to like get ready for when you become an adult and something hits you and you can't handle it? Is it because when you were a kid you were so shielded from things, from painful things and sad things and scary things?
Yeah, Prado, you're a parent. How do you deal with that?
With
Let
what?
the wife do it?
Yeah, of course.
Having to talk about those weird real life shit with your kids.
I just had a conversation with my daughter last night about it. So it's
Sex talk?
Oh,
I'm being serious. That's one of the things.
Do they even call it the birds and the bees anymore?
Yeah.
And the flowers
Dude, kids
and
are
the
so
trees. and
yeah,
the
they're
moon
so
up
different
above.
now than when we were growing up. They
She
are.
teaches you shit, huh?
Yeah.
Do you ever go and you
Yeah.
have that weird, uncomfortable talk, and she already knows, and she's got to convince you, like, hey, you can save it?
I'm not even gonna get into it, but
Oh,
yes.
man,
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mike watches movies with hot chicks.
I do. What's
Annalise
wrong with that?
Basso's in this movie.
Who?
You got to watch it. Annalise Basso?
Who's that?
Ouija?
Is that the wife?
Oculus? The girl with the red hair.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. If that's the wife, she ain't in it long. But
Annalise Basso.
Ah, they kill her real quick.
Oh, is that the one that sang?
dies.
Real fucking quick.
She's cute. Mike would watch it just for her.
Yeah, she's one of the
Really?
daughters.
I don't think Allie cried during this movie.
No, I didn't cry because it was a legit real movie. Like
So
it
it's
made
no
me.
higher than
It
a
made me
7.
think. It didn't make me cry. Like
All
it
right.
didn't tug at my
It was
emotions. really.
thought-provoking.
Yeah, it was thought provoking.
But a movie she did cry was Arrival, which we
Really?
got to watch.
Yep.
I've been wanting to see it. I kind of regretted not going to see it at the movies. But now that I watch it on video, I don't think it really lost. A couple of scenes might have looked really cool on that Dolby screen, which wasn't around back then. So I think it was still good.
Yeah.
You know, watching it on television.
Is that the Annette Bening one?
The what?
Who's the main one? Character.
It's some chick. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know
it's,
her name.
Yeah, it's
in the
fucking
movie
Amy
or-
Adams.
Amy Adams.
Yeah.
I know one person
She's
that was
hot,
in it,
Mike.
Yeah, I
Forrest
love
Whitaker,
her.
and he opened his mouth about as much as he opened that fucking right eye.
Oh god, he mumbles.
Dude, he
It's
mumbles
so
in this
fucking
movie.
distracting.
God, they couldn't find somebody else to be in it. He was horrible. He was jumping in and out of accents.
He was really bad.
He almost, if the movie wasn't so good when he wasn't in it, he would have ruined the movie. But he's not in it that much. His character's, he's an important character, but he doesn't take up a lot of screen time, and he ruins the screen time.
He's
that
played
in.
some good roles before, though.
Yeah,
Just not
well,
this
the same one.
No?
They said the same thing about Cuba Gooding. Not a fan.
OJ.
Yeah, I don't think he's that great.
He's not good at OJ.
He
He's
just
actually
doesn't look
horrible.
enough.
Cries a
He
lot.
just doesn't look enough like him.
He
is my
looked
problem.
more unbelievable not being able to put the glove on than OJ did.
They were like, look, Cuba, just play constipated the whole movie.
But I thought
that face.
this was really Allie cried in the very beginning. But to me, this was the thought-provoking movie, and I'm a heartless bastard, so none of that really affected me. But it definitely made me think, and I love fucking time and thinking about time, and not time like a time traveler. It's more like the linear versus radial time. And I thought that was really cool that they introduced it in there. They kind of also a little bit of language, which I don't like language itself, but the study of language is interesting to me. Like the Chinese, one of the reasons these aliens speak in shapes. Well, the Chinese, of course, cracked that code way faster than the United States because their language based in shape.
Right.
And also have a lot of same philosophy of non-linear time. So I thought that was pretty interesting. The actress chick, she was good enough. Like, I enjoyed her. The fucking guy from Avengers was in it that I can't stand.
Oh,
fucking dude that plays-
the guy who shoots the bow and arrow.
Yeah, he's
You're correct.
The
horrible.
fuck, yeah.
See, you don't like him neither. You don't even know his name. What a shit character.
Fal-
I
is
do,
it Falcon?
I do when I'm sober. I can't think of it.
Yeah, no.
Is it he plays Falcon?
It ain't Falcon. No, Falcon's...
That's the name.
No, it's not
No,
Falcon. Night Ranger or something.
Bullseye. No,
Nighthawk.
shit.
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Got it. I won.
Hawkeye.
Ding,
I
ding,
was
ding, ding.
close. It's a bird, okay?
I would have got Black Widow.
He was
Jeremy
way-
Renner.
Yeah, I don't like him. He
Okay.
was way better in this movie. Luckily for the movie, he stars in it about as much as of Lazy Eye. Not Lazy Eye, the photographer. Lazy Eye, as in what's his name? Forrest Whitaker. Yeah. Who could take better pictures, Lazy Eye or Forrest Whitaker?
Lazy Eye. At least his shit's open. It's just looking other direction.
That was creepy.
Allie, what you thought?
Oh, I thought it was pretty cool, but I don't know, man. I just
What?
the aliens thing, dude. Like,
What does that mean?
I thought they looked dumb. Like, I just felt like, man, they could have made them more like relatable as, like, you're communicating with what is that?
Like Helen Keller.
Yeah, it seemed weird and like
not
it
laughing
seemed
at that.
weird to me how they were able to
bad.
figure out what these little weird things
Worse than
meant.
the Richard
like,
joke.
I don't know. Like, how do they know the things understood them? Like, they could have been thinking they were talking about something, and I don't know. I didn't know I knew the movie was about aliens, but I didn't know the movie was about trying to like create a language to understand.
So
them.
they do show aliens in the movie.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to call it that.
I thought they looked cool. I think the problem with aliens is they have that picture of the alien. Like you all know when you say alien, that little simple shape with the big eyes come on.
It's like fucking Signs. You get to the end and you're gonna see something and you're like, okay, yeah,
right.
That's about what I expected.
The cool thing, this wasn't a shock and awe kind of movie.
It sounds like
didn't-
Contact.
Nothing jumped. It reminded me.
It sounds
a lot
very
of
much like
Contact.
Contact.
Yep. But I thought it was pretty cool. I will never watch it again. I don't think it's one of those movies you want to watch again
Yeah.
because the story and
You're like, just get to the good part.
the
right?
journey of
Yeah,
figuring this
yeah.
problem out is what makes it a good movie.
The acting was not as good, so when I was watching that, I wasn't as into it as the Mr. or Fantastic, whatever it is. What is it, Captain Fantastic?
Captain Fantastic.
Yeah, I wasn't as like excited because, like you said, every time Forrest Whitaker fucking walks in the room, you're like, this fucking dude. I
Is
can't
he that
see him
bad?
as he was a bad actor. Like he sounded like he was just fucking reading lines, and then he had these weird accents that would change in and out. One time he had to get the car, and then later he's like, man, I don't know what we doing with this. Like he just had a different and then he would just come in, all right, well, we're gonna do this. It's like, what, now you're
The
normal?
aliens were really affecting him.
Every
and
time
he
I'm never gonna
mumbled
watch
and-
Forrest Whitaker the same again.
I
now.
hate him. And that's the thing. I look at him and I see that's that fucking Forrest Whitaker dude I don't like. I can't see him as the character. I don't know what his name was in the movie because to me that was just Forrest Whitaker fucking up a movie.
All right, the dude Vigo from Captain Fantastic, he also played in The Road, and he plays in Lord of the Rings. I never recognized him, though. The whole time I'm watching this movie, I'm like, man, that dude looks real familiar.
I didn't know it
but
was
the
him.
way he acted and
Lord of the
talked
Rings.
and carried himself, he wasn't familiar. But then I'm like, man, this dude's fucking awesome. Let me see what else he's in. And I've seen him in movies before. That, to me, is a quality actor who can play in multiple pictures. Somebody like the fucking Night Ranger or whatever his name is, we can't even remember. What a shit character.
Nighthawk?
Hawkeye. That guy, he is Hawkeye in every movie I've ever seen him
Yeah,
play
he was
in.
the same dude. Yeah.
And Forrest Whitaker, unfortunately has that look to where he can't look enough like someone else for me to be believable. I don't know. He's just him.
Watch Vigo in History of Violence. That's
that
his
good?
movie.
Is he a
That's
killer?
That's
I
his
wanna see him
roundhouse.
as
He
a
plays.
killer.
Yeah, he plays alter egos.
Oh,
he's like
you
a guy
serious?
that's like laid
Oh,
back and a family
dude.
man, but he had another life as a fucking like hitman. And fucking Ed Harris, out of all people, walks in and is like, "Yeah, this is who you are. Fuck your wife and kids," And they force his hand.
Come with
and-
me, Vigo.
Yeah.
Oh man, I
Come
want to
with me if
see
you
that
want
now.
to
See if
live.
it's on Netflix.
They force his hand and he fucks some motherfuckers up. Like,
Nice.
That's his movie.
All right, I got to see that. Watching him, I go, all right, I seen him as like this peaceful hippie guy. I want to see him do the deed. Like he looks like a crazy motherfucker.
And Mike, hot chick, naked.
There you
Like
go.
it.
There you go.
You're
It's
sold.
DVD only.
DVD's
Zartone.
nuts.
I know. I'm adding
Netflix
it to the
it
queue.
Dude, we got a huge announcement coming up. Only moments away. Dude, cell phone games. You y'all play them? Prado? You?
No.
None?
No.
None at all?
No.
None.
Is Facebook a game?
What do you do? Yeah,
You only
I would
play
say.
me on my
Yeah, we'll put it
Yeah.
as a game. Depends on how you use it.
No, I never did.
No.
No.
Facebook, though.
Yeah,
That's what you do when you take a shit. Facebook.
pretty much.
All right. Wayne, any
I
games?
play one religiously, actually.
What's that?
Plays it in practice.
Bible
Fucking
verses?
play it at practice when you're trying to make Levi play the same part over and over again. I still play fucking Clash of Clans.
Oh, you do play that?
I got a PS3 at home, and I only play it for Blu-rays. I don't have time for fucking video games, but I can play this shit for 2-3 minutes, turn it off, let it do its little thing, and I've played that probably a couple of years now.
Really? You say it's a good one? You like it?
Yeah,
I mean,
I
you're
like-
playing it that much.
You gotta, if it's gonna be interactive, you gotta play with other people that play, and there's like easily 2-3 million people that play a fucking game. So like, I'm in a clan that's just all New Orleans people.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, really? All right.
A clan?
A clan? Whoa.
Look, okay, we're gonna get nerd for a second. You gotta get in a clan.
All right.
So yeah, my tag name is
Prado only knows of one kind of clan. Trigger word for him. You say clan?
My tag name is
Levi,
Michael
come with
Prado's
me.
Balls.
Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I like it. It's good. That's the only one I play, though.
Wait, what?
All right.
I know there's a lot of other shit out there. That's the only one I actually like pay attention to.
Mayday, you play any?
No.
None at all.
I used to. I played something, and I forgot what it was a long time ago. But no, not really.
Really?
Yeah.
Never been tempted to put one back on?
Not really.
Did you download the Angry Birds too?
No, I did not.
You didn't?
I
You didn't do your fucking homework. I had to do it.
I didn't have time to do it. Sit there playing.
I had Allie.
Damn these pigs.
Yeah.
I didn't either. But then I had to do it today at his parents' house.
She cram sessioned.
Yeah.
So what'd you think?
I
Angry
did in
Birds
school.
2. It's been out a little while. This is not a new game. It just popped up on my phone. I'm like, all right, let me check this out.
It's dumb as fuck.
All right.
Straight.
Is the movie as good as the game?
I mean, there's cell phone games. It's not going to be fucking
Man, I guess,
intelligence.
okay, it's like, you know what it is? Angry Birds, I never played it. I never had the original one. I never did that. I never have time to play games on my phone, because, of course, I'm on Facebook. So so when I used to play games on my phone, I used to play Tetris and Speed Anatomy. But anyway, so so he tells me to download this game. I download it. It's one of those fucking... Oh, that's what I was going to say. I'm sorry. My brain is like a scatter. It's so famous and so popular. Kids wear Angry Birds shirts. They have Angry Birds lunch kits, and they have movies, and it's like the Happy Meal probably, and all that shit. Okay.
Prado's falling apart over you.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm fucking retarded, dude. But I'm getting through. I'm getting
It's like
to
the
my
Pickle
point.
Scoop show
I
all over
swear,
again.
Oh, I hate you. At
Are you
least
ready
I'm-
for the
at least
challenge?
I'm not saying, oh. Wait,
ready
hold on.
for the challenge?
No, since I fucking, you know what? Since I played this game and actually wasted my fucking time, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. This is all I'm gonna say. All right. So it's fucking dumb. It's one of those things that's just trying to fucking suck your money from you. Here, this game's free. But then anything you want to do in the game, like to fucking be able to actually do it, well, if you pay $1 or something, you can get this many coins. Or if you pay for everything's pay, and then there's ads popping up all over the place in it, and there's no option to buy the game that I saw. It's just fucking here. You got to play it for free, but you have to deal with the ads, and it's like, oh, you died. You can either wait 10 minutes to get another life so you can play again, or you can watch some shitty advertisement and we'll let you have another life.
All we asked was, how was your day at work?
Yeah. So it's just one of those things where it's like, I feel like it's one of those kind of shitty, like,
Really?
it's insulting to my intelligence that
You
the
see,
game
I
is like,
played-
if you
bullshit,
watch this
yeah.
ad, and then it'll make you watch one
What?
anyway. And
What are
then
you talking about?
it did it to me. I sat there and played it for like 3
Well,
or
you
4
must
hours
have downloaded
today.
the wrong game because I
Angry
downloaded
Birds
it.
too.
All those
Yeah.
games
Did you
you
pay
had
for it, or you got it for free?
Mine was not like that.
Did you pay for it or not?
No, I ain't fucking pay for it.
I thought maybe it's because it's the free game, but when I downloaded it said this game contains ads. So anyway, past that, it has to load like a fucking game on Xbox every single time you go to a board. So you're just sitting there watching it and it just says 2, and I'm fucking tired of seeing that 2. And then there's these little wheels, shows these little stupid fucking gears and wheels at the bottom corner, and then they don't move, and you're like, is something happening? Then it starts moving. Then 5 minutes later, the board loads up. It's so fucking easy that you just shoot, and you kill the shit, and it's done. And then
It's
you
so
have to
easy.
wait for
You
the
gotta
whole thing.
watch videos to get more lives.
I didn't have to
watched
watch any
no
video-
fucking videos.
Dude, I didn't die until like today, the very end. I played it a little bit last night too. My point is this. It's too easy, and then you go through the boards, and then you fucking, if you do fuck up or whatever, you got to do all this bullshit. That's what I'm trying to say, and it loads every time. So even if I beat
Oh,
the thing,
fucking
I got to
sorry
wait
I
for the
asked.
next screen to load, and then it gives you a fucking treasure chest, and it's like, oh, here's this treasure chest, and it makes you go to it. You have to get this other card, you don't know what the fuck it means, and then you go to the fucking board, and then you use that shit, and then it doesn't work.
Mike,
And then
I'm
it's
gonna
like
go
I
piss.
fucking press the thing. There's one that shoots an egg out its ass, and every fucking time I do it, I hit it at the wrong time, and the egg goes somewhere
chicken.
stupid. It's just fucked. Like, I don't understand. I don't know why it's some craze. It's not well done. If this was 2, I'd hate to see what 1 was like, because this is not exciting. It's not hard. And it's just dumb. I got to level 20, and I think my thing died, and then I had to sit. My phone died waiting for the next life to come up, and I just said, fuck this game. But yeah, I did play it.
Allie,
This is priceless.
have you played Fallout Shelter?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I've never
Oh,
tried
thank
it.
God. All right.
Why is it like that?
No, Fallout Shelter's pretty cool. I'll go with you on my Angry Birds 2 review. If you like playing Angry Birds, if you like to shoot something off across the screen, it's simple, but yet I think you still have to use a little bit of strategy, or
A
at
little
least
bit,
it makes you think. All right, you could pick what bird and which special move they have or whatever to use. I thought that was kind of cool. I was thinking a little bit to try to, predict if I hit this, what will it do? I didn't really have a problem with ads. There is some dumb bullshit to do. That's what everything is. It's free. That's how you're paying for it. It wasn't very intrusive, but I will give Allie one thing she nailed on the head was the fucking load screen. Like, this game is not that fucking advanced to have that long of a load screen.
Right.
It is too long, and it does get, it's dumb. You're like 2 levels. And
Is it
it's
faster than the Surface?
yeah, fuck you, brother.
It takes you to like this screen like Donkey Kong Country back in the day where you have to move along this board. So every time you beat a really short little thing, it takes you back to that, and it's got to load both times in and out. It's fucking dumb.
It's safe. Well, one thing though, if you do play games, Fallout Shelter was cool, and you don't have to play Fallout Shelter for it to be cool. It's kind of a low inclusive thing. That's like management. If you want to get on your phone and manage something, there's games. It's like they collect the fucking bread or whatever. You got to do those things. It's really management. So,
Allie, you know what those games are like?
Which ones?
It's the one you were talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh God, bring that back up.
It's like fucking playing poker. You either got to spend the money or you just got to fucking grind.
Right.
You just grind
Right.
for hours. And I don't put any money into that shit. But it takes fucking forever.
Dude, one other game I thought was really cool, Plague. That's fucking fun. You get a disease, like whatever I fucking caught this weekend. You fucking breathe.
Great.
What you're trying to do is infect the population. You make choices on, which ways do you want it,
pretty sick.
susceptible
You're
for.
playing that?
Levi does that every day.
You're
dude.
playing some kind of game about biological warfare? That's
Why
some
not?
sick shit. You're doing that?
I
You
played
spreading
the
a
game.
fucking plague around to people?
It's a game
Yeah.
with no ads.
It's
You
just
check
an
it
idea.
out.
Oh, okay.
It's just a game.
Okay.
Just a game.
You sadistic
All right?
bastard.
The flat Earth theory. Have y'all heard about this?
No.
No.
I'm intrigued, though.
So it kept popping up on YouTube, and I think Joe Rogan had somebody on, talking about it. So it started to get a little bit of traction. And the videos, when I lay in bed, I pop on YouTube, and it says recommended flat Earth theory. Kept popping up. I'm like, all right, I fucked up and clicked on it.
Yeah, you sure did, because we've
So
been
now it's
watching
on
a
the
lot
show.
of them
And
now.
3 days later, I am a flat Earth theory, whatever it's called. I believe in this.
Believer?
Yeah,
Really?
I
Okay.
do. I
Convince
believe,
me.
Put it this way.
Convince me.
I believe. No, I don't care if you believe or not. Really, I'm not one of those people. I'm not threatened by your beliefs. I believe that the potential for flat Earth theory to be correct is equal to the theory that it's not correct. Like the round Earth theory. For one, it goes against a lot of people. And look, if you hate me for it, it says a lot about yourself. I don't believe NASA is real. I think NASA is bullshit. I think they just take a lot of tax money and probably do weapons or things that the government doesn't want to take credit for but want done. Like private contractors by shit we don't know about.
Right.
They don't have to reveal the things they worked on in so many years or whatever. I think it's just their theories. If you look at one of the things they were true about, they're like, there's no actual pictures of Earth. And I was like, God damn, what? And you go and you look at NASA, all those images they emit are fake. They've been overly enhanced.
Well, they're also generated by what they claim are, this is what this satellite's telling us is here, and this is what's telling us here. But it's not like a picture
But they're
they
in there
took. It's
in
an image
Photoshop.
generated of the Earth.
It's like CGI?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in Photoshop drawing these things out. And it's like and I started thinking, I'm like, man, all these pictures of different planets and the Earth itself, our own fucking planet, they don't really have a picture of them. Like, nah, I'm into Google Earth and shit. Well, you can tell, like, that the shit's not real. Now, when you get the street view, yeah, those are real pictures. But it's not like they zoomed in from a satellite to
But
do
it's
that.
a flat picture.
No, they have airplanes and they have cars that drive around taking video.
Right, it's
Right.
flat
No, I saw one of those Google cars.
But then one of the things too that I was like, all right, I know we've been high up. Where have they been that high up with a camera? And that dude who jumped out of like the ship or whatever it was, the Red Bull guy.
Yeah.
Well, you can see and you're like, yeah, look, the horizon, it's curved. But then when he jumps, you see the camera move. It's like a fisheye lens. So it's curved because of the fisheye lens, because when he jumps, when he gets down a little further, it curves back the other way. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, wow, there really no photographic evidence that we've taken a picture of the Earth being round. And then little things like this started making sense to me of like with gravity and shit. Like, all right, so if it's a flat Earth and the moon is way above us and they land on the moon, well, you're upside down. There's something pulling you the other way, so there's no gravity because you're not on a flat Earth. But weird too, and they saying the mathematician. Once it got into math, I'm like, all right, look, I'll just believe it. That's fine. I'm not adding
I'll take
shit
your word
up.
for it. Yeah.
Right, but they're saying like the Statue of Liberty. All right, so high, however high it is, whatever, all this math shit, right? You get far enough away from it to where the curvature of the Earth, you should start seeing less and less of the bottom, correct?
Right.
Well, you can zoom with a zoom lens from like way more farther away than you should be able to and still see it. And they were saying like boats, one of the explanations of how do we know the Earth is round is that, well, you see less and less of the boat as it goes over the horizon, right? Like till it disappears.
Right.
You see less and less. Well, now with zoomable cameras and that technology, you can fucking zoom in and keep zooming and see the whole entire boat.
Zoom, zoom.
So the
So if it was
curvature
a
of the
curve-
Earth doesn't take effect, so it's still like flat line of sight. Yeah.
Right.
So
what
it's
if-
like the
what if
fucking
I'm
Truman
coming-
Show.
What if I'm coming from?
That's what they're saying, kind
Yeah.
of.
What if I'm coming from the North Shore on the Causeway,
All right.
and I'm looking down towards the Superdome? You can't see the Superdome until you get close to it, and it starts working its way towards you, or you can't see the tall buildings. It's part of the curvature of the Earth, right?
But he's talking about the micro lens. So
Yeah,
if like
if you
you
set
had
up a
something strong
camera on
enough
the
to see
North Shore.
straight, you can see it. Because our eyes are weak as shit, so we can't see that at that distance. So he's saying if you have something strong enough, you could still see it, which would not explain why.
I don't know.
It's crazy though. I mean, would it upset you if it wasn't true?
No.
Like
give a
you're not
shit.
so okay.
I wouldn't care. My thing was, there are people that are adamantly.
Offensive. I don't give a fucking shit.
Well, there are people that are adamantly.
Thought he was gonna get mad because I didn't believe it was round. He's just mad because
He's the opposite. Why are you trying to convince me otherwise? You sold me. Done.
Right.
I'll buy the vacuum cleaner.
No, but like they got people that are adamantly trying to say we're being lied to, blah blah. My thing is, all right, say we are. What can we do about it, or what's gonna change?
wait. Allie goes. Allie's thinking it out, right? And she goes, "Wait, if that was true, how did Christopher Columbus get here?" I'm like, "Babe, that was fucking a lie too." And she's like, "Oh, that's right."
Oh, that's true. They made that up too. No,
So-
because I was like, well, didn't he like end up there by accident because he went straight and then he ended up all the way? And he's just like, no, dude. I'm like, oh, all right.
It was so fun to find though, because I'm like, oh god, I want to believe in something or at least have some new ideas. I hate space shit, and that's always the problem because they're like, they're gonna explain this space shit to you, and then the further you go, then they kind of tell you at the end that they don't really. They're guessing, like they don't really know it. I'm like, so I had to watch the whole fucking hour-long documentary on space of a bunch of shit you guessing about. You get how many fucking times have you people been wrong? Like everybody looks at science, they'll knock religion, which I totally understand, but then they'll praise science, which I totally don't understand. Like everybody's fucking lying to us. I
Right.
don't think it really matters. It's interesting to think about it as a brain exercise, but you know what? I don't give a fuck if the Earth is round or flat. I'm gonna be doing the same goddamn
Right.
thing tomorrow.
Nothing's gonna change tomorrow, so who gives a shit?
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
2,000 years ago, there were probably some motherfuckers sitting in a room just like we are right now saying, they got a report that the Earth is round. What's that shit all about?
Right.
And they had the same conversation. But I will say this. That would explain the Bermuda Triangle.
What if it was flat?
When shit disappears,
Right.
that shit just fucking falls off, yo.
Right.
The Earth's flat. It ain't about getting
Oh,
lost in the fucking
shit.
ocean.
Oh, shit.
That's the end of the fucking Earth. Truman Show,
It's
yo.
a hole
Watch
in the
it.
ice.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
It's a hole in the
It's
ice.
the fucking end. Yep.
Damn.
Oh, they just
Amelia
got
Earhart's
lost
in
at
there,
sea.
bruh.
They got lost at sea. No, motherfucker, they fell off the fucking sea.
But where'd they fall
It's
to?
the waterfall that never ends. They're
Yeah, but you
fucking
talked
out.
about the moon. Is the moon?
They're
round?
out in space.
I'm not sure.
Some
Don't
people
ask me.
think the moon and the Earth are
I
both
just started
fake.
You
studying
watched
this.
it. I didn't see it.
Just watch a couple of minutes, man.
And they also had in there where they said that the sun is not as far away as they're claiming that it is because of the way that it interacts with the clouds when you can see the spray
Yeah,
of light
you
coming
see
down.
the-
They said if it was that far away, there's no way that it would do
We
that.
could feel that because it was fucking 50 degrees 2 days ago,
Right.
and now it was 80 degrees and sunny as a motherfucker today.
Yeah.
So
I think it's at least interesting to think about. Mayday, what you think? You're a pretty smart guy.
Pretty smart.
Well, if they did do that, I am
They
interested
did
in
do what? Flatten the Earth?
Well, if they've been lying about it, but no, about the fact
Fucking
that they don't have
waffle
any
maker.
true pictures from outer space, then that would also prove that the people having landed on the moon and all that that's
fake.
all
Oh, that's
I
definitely
think that,
fake.
I definitely think the video that they put out is fake.
Really?
There was
Yeah.
a ton of things that showed
Alright.
you that it was fake.
All right.
I haven't done that
believe
much
they've been
homework.
out in space. The moon thing, the moon thing, 50-50. The Earth thing, I don't know.
Think realistically. All right,
All right.
we were at, I'm going to say, war with Russia at the time, right? A technology race. and then we're gonna battle each other, not by killing each other, but by landing men on the moon and shit, doing stuff in space. The stuff they were doing in space was that was weapon technology. They were making rockets that go, look, we can shoot a rocket this far.
Yep.
That means we can easily hit you. It had nothing to do with man on the moon. It just seemed like a big giant waste of money and time.
Pissing contest.
Like, okay, yeah, right. Like, we landed a man on the moon. They're like, yeah, well, our rockets can blow the fuck out of you, so big fucking deal. And then we were like, okay, well, here, this thing called an atomic bomb or something.
The man on the moon, winning the Olympics in hockey, and Rocky IV. It's all we got to hold over their head.
Pretty
Right.
much.
Right.
Would you believe?
You got to cling on to
They
shit.
put a man on the moon.
Man on the moon.
Anyway,
Mayday,
I'm going
you
to
don't
look
have
into it more. I think we should find this out, Mayday. I think you should be the one responsible for figuring this out. You're a mathematician.
All right, is the Earth flat?
You're good
or
at
round?
math. But at least interested enough to where I'm like, I got
kinda
excited.
got my
And some
attention,
people
I'll
are
be
mad.
honest
Do
with you.
people get mad when I say that? I think NASA's bullshit.
Because they get scared that if you're right, it's gonna fuck their whole mentality up. Like
yeah,
they're
they
gonna
might
believe
fall
that-
off the earth. Like, oh.
Well, no, it really would, though.
Dude, a
Think
weird
about it.
thing
Think
too.
about what it would fuck up if NASA was a fucking joke.
It is.
Think about what. No, but to the people that really do
Well,
believe.
they might want tax refunds.
Yeah, I ain't paying for that. I thought I was paying for going to space.
Hey, we get rid of NASA, we could keep the Mexicans. It'll be great. A win-win situation. But man, some people I think would get really pissed off. if you
Speaking
didn't
of a
believe that.
win-win
Speaking of getting pissed
situation,
off.
it's time for Out with Ali! Yeah! All right. This week's Sunday Bloody Sunday inspired Out with Ali. February 24th at Southport Hall. Southport Hall. It's my not real birthday weekend. How about that? About to party the fuck up. Head PE, CAIN Resurrection, Akadia, and Motograter. What's the price of the tickets? How much are they?
$12 to the band and $18 at the door.
All right, $12. Get these from the bands. Holla at Prado, holla at Wayne, holla at Levi, holla at CAIN. That rhymed. Get on there. You can buy them from Akadia if you up in Slide Deezy. And we're going to be out there at Southport. It's going to be our first show in a long time that we went party because, you know, we quit. And I'm very excited. Like I said, birthday. It's not my birthday. No, it's not my birthday.
When's your birthday?
I could
February 29th, but they don't have one. So fuck it.
Wow.
I'm celebrating the whole weekend. Yeah.
She's a leaper.
Hey, I could think of a lot worse places to
This
have to
week's
go for
Out with
Allie's
Ali,
birthday.
sponsored by Southport Hall.
Southport
Hall. All right. Yeah, so we're all going to have fun.
I did not know our
Fucking
birthdays
right.
were that close to each other.
When's yours?
27th.
Boom. Birthday weekend.
That just happened. Weekend!
The last thing
Fucking right.
before we end the show, actually, we're not even going to get to it. It's called the Belko experiment.
Wait. Do y'all have
Oh,
somebody for
fuck.
the winner? The ticket needs to be announced.
We do, and I'm not going to announce
We
it.
do.
I refuse to announce it because this fucking thing's going to sound rigged. So
Yeah.
No, but
Go
like
ahead.
I said, anybody can see who shared it, so you'll know it's not
I
real.
know, but go
I mean,
ahead,
it's
Wayne.
legit, but
It
you
is.
want me to say it?
Yeah.
But Allie says it with so much more enthusiasm than me.
All right,
I feel like
this
I'm going to
week's
come up
Yes.
short.
ticket winner for Head PE, Motograter, Akadia, and CAIN Resurrection at Southport Hall is
Hall.
Philip Prado. You are
Wait,
a
what?
winner.
Oh, this is fixed.
You just won 2 tickets to Head PE at Southport Hall.
What a
Friday,
cheap
February
bastard.
24th. What time does the show start? It says 6 p.m. on here.
Starts at 6.
So I
we
guess
go on
It
at
starts at
6:30.
6? Are you
6:30?
serious?
Wait, time out.
Yeah.
What?
Whoa.
Wait,
6:30.
what?
Maybe 7.
No way, dude. I think it's
6:30?
probably doors at 6, show at 7, y'all at 7:30.
What is going? What time?
Oh, wait, we got disruption here.
I'm thrown off. I thought it was going to start at like 9.
People
I just
still
feel-
getting off
No,
from work.
no.
It's Friday.
Wayne's not
Yeah,
showing
we're-
up.
It's a
till
national
until
tax. You
7.
know how that shit goes.
He's a
up.
rock star.
Right.
Fuck them, man. They can't play at 12
After
o'clock
that
like
talk we
everybody
had,
else.
dude, I'm getting my gold teeth put in tomorrow. I'm not going to be ready for that shit in time.
Like Lil Wayne.
Damn, man. It says that it ends at 11:30.
Akadia is from like South Louisiana, right?
They're from Slidell.
Slidell.
Yeah, let them play first.
No, dude. It'll take them longer to get there.
All right. Oh boy, everything went to shit. God damn it.
Well, I don't
oh
know.
well,
I mean-
we were looking forward to seeing y'all. Maybe next
Call
year.
Tony.
Motherfucker,
Call your
you better
I
be there.
literally don't get home from work until 6. There's got to be.
Tony Kusamanu. Call your congressman.
This is a NOLA party
Tony
production.
time.
It's a NOLA party
Tony
production.
time.
No wonder why.
No time like
Oh,
Tony
man.
time. Tony time.
Was it like
Tony
a bear,
time.
scruffy
Ain't no time
beard
like
and lots of
Tony
hair?
time.
When
Scruffy,
it comes
was
to
it
doing
like a
shows,
bear?
he's that freak you
Got to know.
Tony time, Tony time. Ain't no time like a Tony time. Tony time, Tony time. Ain't no time like a Tony time.
All right, that was way
Hey.
off. But anyway.
It's okay.
Dude, go watch the trailer for Belko Experiment. Comes
Yeah,
out
it
March
looks fucking
17th. We got plenty of time to talk
crazy.
about it. It's by my new favorite writer, director, James Gunn.
Gun.
Dude, he's going to have Belko Experiment, and then he's going to have Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
He's the bomb. He's the
He's
bomb.
on fire, and so far he hasn't let
James
down.
Gunn. On
Is this the movie
fire.
with the people at like the work environment and they get locked in like
Yep,
some Saw
yep,
shit and they
yep,
gotta
Yup. Yup.
And look,
Like
it
it.
reminds me a
Looks
lot
fucked up.
of, I think it's called The Experiment, and it was about that college that did cops and prison
Hooligans,
guards and
hooligans.
prisoners, which Forrest Whitaker is actually in it.
No.
It's already ruined.
Nope, sorry.
Is that my cue?
But
is he looking at me?
He plays a
at me?
character that you absolutely despise, so he pulls it off. He's actually really good at that. But anyway, it reminded me of that movie, which was cool. So we'll have to see how James Gunn does it.
It reminds me of an average day at work.
Oh boy, it is time for you to go from there. Dude, big announcement we got tonight.
Big announcement.
Yeah.
Big announcement. So big. So big.
Dude, I hit that shit. You heard it?
Not Real Radio presents Friday, April 14th in the deck room at Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
Magic Saturn. Pillsbury Flowboy. And zombies eating
Oh,
sheep.
shit.
Let the apocalypse begin.
I like it. I'm
Check
liking
your
it.
local
Now I
listings.
can put it up on the
Yes.
screen. Surprise!
liking it a lot.
Check your local listings.
Surprise!
Well, dude, thank y'all for coming on.
Nice.
Dude,
Prado,
thank you
Wayne,
so much.
Nice to hang out.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, we won't be seeing you Friday night at Southport Hall, but I hope other people do.
Oh shit, we're gonna be partying.
Dude, tune in next week. Not Real Radio 57. Phil Doty will be here, and we hear he is fucking pissed. That's right. Not really winner. Phil
Not a
Doty.
real cat.
We still got his award here. Can't wait for him to pick it up.
That's true. You finally get your award, Doty.
That's right. Check out CAIN Resurrection on Facebook. Thank y'all again.
You
Till
know it.
next week.
Thank you.
Keep it not real.
Woo!